Hey, good morning. It's always weird, like when it says I'm live, I don't know if it goes like immediately or if it's like a second or two. That's why sometimes I just sit here staring at you before I say anything. So good morning, all. I already have some people hanging in here waiting for me. So say hello so I know who you are. And oh my gosh, I have been packing for the last hour, and I packed on yesterday morning, and I shipped on Saturday. When it gets this busy this time of year, I just start shipping. But I did want to show you guys some stuff that I sold over the weekend. Um, Hold on, I don't know why I didn't have this queued up. Why didn't I have it queued up? Actually, I could wait a little bit to show it. It's stuff that I shipped on Saturday. I thought there was a couple big ones I wanted to show you. Why didn't I already have this ready? You know why? Because I was packing this morning. I was busy packing. Um, you know what I think I'll do is I'll just go through now. Okay, this I'm going to show again. All right, I'm going to open up a couple tabs here. I know. Why am I not ready? I just want to show you guys some stuff that I sold and some good deals I got. Oh, actually, no, that one was not a good deal. I'll show it to you anyhow because I already opened the tab. Okay, so let me share my screen with you guys. Share screen, and let's share this screen. Good morning, Sylvia. Oh, I don't know why it does that. All right, stop sharing. Let's do share screen again. I noticed I was watching Paul Antonelli last week. I was watching him just now this morning too, but I was watching him last week, and he was sharing his screen and it did the same thing. It kept like flashing. Hey, good morning, Laura. You're here early. A lot of times I find you pop in a little bit after I've been on live. So good morning. So I just want to go over a few things that I sold before I start packaging today's orders. These are stuff I packaged on Saturday, some of them. I'm not going to show you everything, but just some of them. So I do tier trays. If you've been watching me for a while, I do tier trays. My mom and I have a business called Two Birds Home Decor, and we do home decor. See, there's my business card. So you can go to twobirdsHomeDecor.com. It actually redirects you to my Etsy store. And I got a bunch of these tier trays, just empty ones I got separately. And then I went throughout the summer. I pick up at garage sales, little things like this. And I pulled them all out. And then I set up a bunch of tier trays. I think I ended up making 8 or 9 tier trays. And I listed them as a complete set. So you get the tray plus all the stuff on it. Some stuff is homemade by me, and some stuff is stuff like this that I have just picked up at garage sales for a quarter, 50 cents, whatever. So I pulled out a few items that I decided not to use because they just didn't really go with the themes that I was putting together, or I felt like I could put a different Santa on it and sell these separately. So I ended up doing that. So I listed this one, and I did run a Black Friday sale this weekend, 15% off pretty much everything in my store. I price my stuff at a price I want to sell it for. And I was watching somebody the other day, or it was either YouTube, Facebook, or something. I think it was YouTube. And somebody I don't normally watch. And they were saying how you always need to put wiggle room. You should never post anything for the price you really want to sell it. And some of this stuff, to be competitive, I kind of have to do that. Even though I put best offer, and I will take offers, but a lot of times it's only like a 10% difference is what I'll give. And when I run sales, they're usually small like this, 15%. I was looking for some clothes for myself, and I noticed there are people who will list things and they'll list it for the retail value. I think it's ThreadUp is on here. They put their listing price as the as like, let's say it's a shirt or jacket, whatever, and it's $149 brand new. That's what they list it for, and then they run a sale at 55% off or whatever because now it's used. I'm wondering if that tactic works. Hey, good morning, Holly. Holly, I got a question for you later. Hopefully you'll be around and we'll have time. I want to get your opinion on something that's coming up on auction locally, some silverware. And so I'm wondering, because I know that Rockstar Flipper, and I don't know if he does it anymore because I don't really watch his channel, but when I started 4 or 5 years ago, I watched him a lot, and he always ran a 50% off sale. So he would always, so for this, if I wanted 15, he would ask 30 for it and run 50% off to sell it at 15. I'm wondering if that tactic really works. So, all right, so I sold this little guy, and then I mentioned to you guys about at Walmart, they have the villages that you can buy. And I went on and I kind of looked at the different ones that were selling. And this was one of them, the Eagle Creek Mill. So this is $14.98 at $14.97 or 98 at Walmart, brand new price. And I sold it for $34 plus shipping. So there's some profit there. And that was listed for about 2 weeks. And then this little guy, this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, I got him for $1 at a garage sale this summer and sold him for $12 plus shipping. Oh, everything's plus shipping now, right? I don't do free shipping. So this guy, I bought him last year, and I love Grogu and the Mandalorian. And he actually sat on my dresser all year, kept the tags on him. And then I was like, you know what? I really should just sell him. I don't really need him. I don't know how much I paid for him, but I don't think it was more than $10. And I sold him. Now I am a little bit nervous because he did stay in the Northeast when I shipped him, and I'm hoping he gets there quickly. Actually, I think I shipped him to a New York address. I'm a little worried about him freezing and cracking. So for those who ship snow globes, do you do anything? Do you not sell them in the winter? After I sold him, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I thinking? It's cold here. He could freeze. So I am a little bit worried about him sitting in an area that gets cold weather. All right, this is not a good deal. I picked this up at TJ Maxx. It was in their clearance section. I think I paid $12 or $13 for it. And look, I only sold it for $18. So that's not a good one. I think when I scanned it, it was worth something, but for some reason ended up. I think I have that on Amazon too. I better double check and make sure I took that one down. So these Santas, I had this one who was green. Oh, I guess actually no, he was black and gray. I thought he was green. And then I had one that was red. Really cute. I know people collect Santas. I got this at the Dollar General last year. I wish they would have your like custom SKU up here. But I ended up selling him for $15.95. Now, let me tell you, I sold him 2 times, once here and once on Facebook. And I always fulfill the eBay one first, and then the other platforms, they're always my secondary platform. So even if I lost them, although it would be devastating to lose the selling ability on any platform, I never want to lose eBay. I just feel like that is my main platform. So I did reach out to that buyer and I said, hey, I'm sorry. I sold him on Thanksgiving. This was a Friday sale. And I said, I unfortunately don't have another one of this one, but I have exactly the same thing, but he's red and black. And she said she would take that one. So I substituted the other one. Always do that. Always reach out. I sell a lot of things where I have multiples of, and sometimes they're just a little bit of a different design. And I'll reach out and ask them. I did that the other day I think I was out with you guys last Monday, and I sold a moleskin journal notebook. It had, I think it was Batman or was it Star Wars? Batman or Star Wars. And I was all out of it. It was a small, like pocket-sized one. And I reached out and I said, hey, I've got this larger one, which costs more money. I said, but I'll substitute it if you want it. And they said no. So unfortunately, that was on Etsy. I had to cancel that one. I don't like to cancel. All right, my point stuff. So these I picked up last year on clearance. I had a box of books. So when things go 90% off at Walmart, go up and down the book aisle, the toys. Don't just look in the Christmas aisle. Go up and down the book aisle, and anything that has anything to do with Christmas, even snowmen, that kind of thing, these were 90% off. So I didn't pay very much for them. And then, obviously they're not a huge moneymaker. Plus, I ran it. It was on sale. Normally it would have been $8. So I sold them for $6.80. But I think I paid 29 cents maybe for them. It wasn't much at all. And there was some that I sold for a lot more. Like I had a Precious Moments Nativity one that sold all by itself and stuff like that. So, look out for those. This was another thing, this Case Logic backpack for camera. This was at Walmart on clearance, and I can't sell this, or I couldn't, or it wasn't on Amazon, or I don't remember exactly, but I threw it up on eBay, and here it sold for $28.99. So this has been listed for over a year, so I still had free shipping on some of my items. I am going in and editing most of them. This one, obviously, I had missed, but it wasn't very heavy. Okay, so that is just what I wanted to show you guys, what I sold and shipped over the weekend. There were other things too, but those were only the things I care to show you. You can always go look at my sold items and see if you want to see everything. Hold on, let me close these so I'm not wondering. I just had to cancel an order on Amazon. Speaking of moleskin, I had a Daffy Duck Looney Tunes that I guess I sold. So that one I had picked up at TJ Maxx for $4, and I sold it for $15 on Amazon. But unfortunately, had to cancel it. I do have another Amazon order, so let's get that one packaged so we can get this one out. I'll be here until 10:30 Eastern to have a chiro appointment this morning. Okay. Hey, good morning, John Jones. Actually, let me pull that up now, Holly. I'm sorry, you guys. I know you're here to see what I sold. I just saw this item. Let me share my screen so you can see me all. So, entertaining so you can see me clicking around. I actually shared it on my personal Facebook page. So this Second Chance auction, it's in Messina, New York. They just do them online. Well, I guess they do kind of a combo now, a hybrid. All right, so I'm going to click through these really quickly because I got to find the one I'm looking for. So they preview and put up what's going to be on auction. If you really want to see these, you can rewatch this and stop it. But there was so by the way, I want to bid on this right here. This lot of Santas, because there were some like these right here. If you can see these right here, they look like they might be vintage flocked ornaments. And some of these, they look like they're older. They don't look like they're the newer one. This reindeer, this looks like a little elf gnome guy. So I think there might be some items in here that, could get me, I don't know, $10 to $15 a piece on them. So we'll see. We'll see how much those go for. Sometimes the people bid, it's ridiculous how much people pay for stuff on here. I want to bid on these too. My father-in-law had cabinets, but they don't fit in his closet in his new house. So he needs some shorter ones. So I thought I would grab those if I can. We'll see how much they go for. All right. I'm hoping I'm going to get to it soon here. They've got a lot of comic books. Hey, funny, here I go. So these right here, these comic books, I don't know if they're worth anything. Final Fantasy, what is it? 7. I don't even know what that number is because I can't see it all. A couple old pictures. So this will be sold like in one big lot. Here's some coins. That might be worth it. I'll have to look them up. I don't know if I'm going to have time between now and when they do it on Tuesday. And then all these comic books. I wish I knew more about comic books. Anybody see anything good? We got some things. This Doctor Strange, Captain America ones. I see some are in, like they've been protected and some are not protected. Or maybe they are protected. They just are tight so I can't see the plastic on them. I don't know if they're older or newer ones. I really don't know much at all about comic books. All right, continuing on here, some old racing stuff. A parrot. These belt buckles look pretty cool. But again, I'm sure it's going to go way beyond what I would pay for not having knowledge about stuff. I love picking up homemade quilts, so I might see how much these go for, and I might jump on those. Oh, this ladder. Okay, first of all, this ladder, I want that for myself, but I don't really have a spot for it, but I want it. That'd be beautiful hanging those old quilts on. Some party light stuff. It's funny how they tell you $150 to $200 value. I wonder if this is maybe a consultant getting out of the business and they brought them to auction. Some more stuff. I think it might be the same. All right, here we go. So see this? I don't know, Holly. Hopefully you're able to see this. But this is actually a spoon. So I'm going to go to the next page and then I'm going to come back to this. And it's not even like going in the right direction. So there's these 4 spoons and then this one. So I'm assuming, although I can't really see the marks on this one. Doesn't look like there's a mark up here. I can't zoom in or I would. But, oh, it must be on the back side of the spoon. So do you know what this is? How much do you get for your quilts? Hey, good morning, Mr. Doyle. You're not under your other channel. I don't know. I've been picking up Afghans lately, and those have been between $70 and $100 for the Afghans. I have not sold any quilts recently. My mom had started some quilts and she didn't finish them, so I've sold like the quilt tops, but somebody still had to like quilt it, still had to put the batting and put it together. And I've sold some of those, and those were like $50 to $60. So I don't know how much. I mean, I know they can go for a big penny when you buy them brand new. So used, I don't know. I'd have to look up comps, but it's something I would grab because even if I didn't resell it, I would keep it for myself. So my sister-in-law took an old gun cabinet and she took a gun cabinet. Well, not an old, could be a new gun cabinet, but she took a gun cabinet and she folded and put quilts inside it and stacked them on top of each other. And you can see through the window. It looks so nice. If you look on Pinterest, they're all over the place. I would bid no more than $10. Remember, flatware is long tail. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a G, and I don't know what this right here is supposed to be. And then 48. And there's 3 of them. I can't tell if this is like real silver. I mean, the fact that it's in these nice little pouches would make me think that they're probably of a higher value to be in this pouch. And what kind of spoon is like this where they would bend the handle? Like, what would you use that for? I'm not really sure. Like, maybe, I was going to think maybe putting in like a relish jar. Like, it can't be anything very, very long, but it looks like it's at least a tablespoon, if not bigger. I know it's to tell the size on here. Advertisement and signed old NASCAR photos. Yeah, you know, John, they have those things on here all the time. I really need to start becoming more aware of it because lots of patterns just don't bring much. Okay. Yeah, it's really these auctions, people bid so high because I think a lot of them either are collectors themselves. They usually only get about 80 to 90 people in their lives. But a lot of people around here have antique booths. And so I think they take them and flip them in their antique booth, but they can't be flipping them for very much. They sell things for eBay prices on here. It's really crazy. So they do have some blow molds, and I know these nativity ones can do really well. I don't know if like these do well or if Mary and then baby by himself. I think if you can find baby Jesus by himself, I bet you he does really well. He's got a big hole in him, but I think that maybe somebody locally would still be interested in him if they can just patch him up. And then these guys. So, all right. Well, that's all I really wanted to ask you about was that silverware, though. Let me remove. Stop sharing. Okay. Hey, good morning, Jen. Did anybody else pop in? Did I miss? I don't want to miss anybody. I was watching Paul Antonelli last week, and he was talking about people that get mad when they pop into a YouTube live and people don't say hi to them. I just want to make sure I didn't miss. Nice. And eBay of Etsy as supplies. I don't know if I got that. I don't know if I understand that. Nice. On eBay, maybe it's or Etsy as supplies. Yeah, like a quilt that's half made, you can put it in as supplies. I think I sold it on eBay. Maybe nickel. That bent one is strange. Yeah. Uri Geller spoon lot. Who's Uri? Who's Uri Geller? You put a laugh out loud. Oh, and somebody's elbowing you. So I don't know what that is. I don't know. The joke is on me, I suppose. That auction looks like what my local auction, though they have stepped up their game the last year. They have been selling estates. You miss me. Sherry, I thought I said hi to you right when you came in. You were the first one to say hi. You know what? Did you hear me say that I'm wondering if when I go live, it says I'm live on StreamYard, but I'm wondering how much of a lag it is until I actually go live. So sorry if you didn't hear me. I thought for sure I'd said hi to you. So hello again. And good morning, Linda Robinson. My mom is in the house. Mom and I are going on a road trip this week. I won't be alive on Wednesday. I am going to do a road trip. So originally I was taking a road trip to buy a specific item or a group of items. I don't know how many more I need to pick up. I feel like I've got a pretty good number of them already. So I think I'm going to change it up because I started picking up stuff for Christmas and at Walmart, and I was kind of just testing the waters to see how they would do. And some of the items have sold pretty quickly, so I picked up more and they've sold. So I think I'm going to switch it up and do mostly Walmarts, because I don't have a lot around here. Yesterday, so look, I bought myself an Apple Watch. Isn't that cool? Look. I don't see. Can you see? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So I got myself an Apple Watch on the Black Friday deal, $109. And I decided that, you know what? I think I'm going to pick up a couple more for gifts in all of my local. I say all of my local. Literally, I have like 10 minutes away Walmart and then another one that's like 35, 40 minutes away. They were sold out. And so then I would have had to go an hour in either direction is another one an hour away. That one was sold out on the west, but the one on the east had one. So I drove out there yesterday and picked up two. I got my husband one and set him up with it last night. And I don't know. I think he took an ugly pill because he was not in a good mood last night when I was trying to get him to use it. And I think he was about ready to throw it, which, my husband has PTSD, and I've mentioned that on here many times. He is a disabled veteran, and thanks to wonderful leadership in Iraq, he came back with anger management issues. And sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder why I do anything for him because it's very unappreciative. Hopefully today he's in a better mood and can handle learning things a little bit better. So Uri Geller was a guy who could bend spoons with his mind in the 70s. Oh, okay. I don't know who he is. So maybe that's what he did. Somebody bent it. All right, let's get to what we're here all for. What we're here for. I don't, whatever the word is I'm trying to say. Where should I start today? Should I start with Etsy, Amazon, eBay? What y'all think? Or just do like I normally do and just grab crap from my table that I've pulled out to ship. I've got some amazing ROIs today. I was so excited as they were as some things were selling, I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to show everybody what I sold, what I paid for, and what I sold it for. Some really, really good flips. And you know what's even nicer is some of these are used items. Not everything I'm selling has been brand new. All right, let's start with Etsy. How's that? How's that? How's that? No worries. I found a jackpot of those Pop Rocks yesterday. Been selling like crazy. I got 2 IKEA bags full right now. Full. That's what I was just packaging. I sold about 50 orders of those Pop Rocks. Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch other videos or go into the down below. If not in this description in my other videos, there is a link to my Discord group. I put bolos into that Discord group. I seem to be the only one putting bolos though, but I put bolos in there. So if you're looking for some good deals right now, I'm letting you know some things to go and grab, because things like those Pop Rocks, I can't find enough of them to fulfill every order. So, and they're selling like crazy, crazy. All right. Star Wars. That's what I sold. Look at these. So I remember I was telling you guys, I grabbed these at TJ Maxx. They had these and they had a bunch of different designs. And I went with the old school design. And I'm glad I did, because I only grabbed 2 to test the waters and I am sold out. So in my road trip, I will be stopping at some TJ Maxx because there's a couple items that I have been picking up that have been selling as soon as I list them. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up more of those. I also, let me grab a box for this. I hope I have enough boxes today. You're not the box I want. I could put this in an envelope, but I don't want the tin, because the tin, you know, if you're a die-hard Star Wars fan, then that tin could be the collectible thing that you kind of want too, not just the cards. So they're, I don't know if I said it, they're playing cards. So Laura, I am just going to wing it. I think I'm going to just grab things on my desk. I had to get more bubble wrap for us this morning. I need to order some more 4x6 labels, because I'm a little worried I might run out here. I feel like Q4 just started, even though I've been pretty busy the last week. I feel like once Thanksgiving hits, like this is it. It's go time. Wow, it's been go time. You should have been already going. You should have already been picking up stuff to get ready. Let me grab a bubble. Mama's got some of these for me. She sent me a picture the other day. She goes, look what I just got in the mail. She had ordered something, and I was trying to see what it was that she ordered, because I thought that's what she was showing me. No, she was showing me the air pillows. Oh, Mama. I am thankful you saved them for me, though. All right, 14 ounces. 14 ounces. And it's 8, 6, 4 box. And $6. Going all the way to Arizona. Woof. Woo-wee. That's a lot. $6 for first class. $6.28. I tell you, I shake my head all the time at some of these prices that the post office is charging. I just feel like that's a lot for a first class package. I like my watch. It just dung. Anybody else have an Apple Watch? I've been kind of hemming and hawing about getting one. I'm kind of glad I got one. All right. Oh, let me get my bag. Get my bag ready. I got bad news on Saturday. So I went to the post office. You guys, my mailman is leaving me. He gave me his 2-week notice. I told him he couldn't leave. No, I actually said, I'm extremely sad that he's leaving, but I completely understand. He's actually going to the big town that's like 10 minutes from me. He's going to their post office. It's, it's a bigger, like a city post office. And he's going to have a full-time job. Because even though I'm pretty sure he must work full-time hours, because he opens his branch here at 9, or maybe before that, he goes to the Potsdam. That's where he's going to be going to. He goes to the big post office, works in the morning, comes and opens his branch at 9:30. And then when he gets done at 1:30, he goes back to that branch because he kind of is like, yeah, I'm going to touch your packages again. Like, he's always joking, like, yeah, I do all this and then I do it again when he gets to that office. So he's going to have a full-time job, which he must have been putting in full-time hours. They just must not pay him, because he goes, now I get a retirement. I get to put in towards my retirement. Because he also works, well, he only has Sundays off. He works Monday through Saturday in that post office. I'm so sad. I told him that for 4 years. I said, I've never once had a package not get scanned. One time I did pick up, he gives me all of my blue bags and they're all like crunched up and whatever. And one time when I got home, there was a package in one of them that he missed, that he didn't take out. That's the only time there's ever been an issue. So now I just kind of check the bags when I grab them, but it's never happened. So yeah, so I'm devastated that I'm losing him. And I said, your replacements aren't always as good as you. And so we'll see. Hopefully, he says that for a while we'll have a temp there, but he'll be training whoever they bring in. So that's good. He goes, I'll make sure I tell them about you, because I'm the only one who brings in large amounts of packages. I'm really bummed. Or he could have been a temp employee. Yeah, I don't know. He's been around for, well, at least 3.5 years. At least 3.5 years. Because when we first moved here, it'll be 4 years next month. Yeah, in December. We moved here in December. So it'll be 4 years. And we had a woman, and I think we only had her for not even 6 months. I feel like it wasn't very long. And then he came on board, and he's just nice. He lives right in the neighborhood. He's like, I don't know, a mile from me. It's just a classification change from seasonal to full-time. They exploit seasonal hires for as long as possible. I know. I can't believe it. I said, I can't believe you have not been treated as a full-time employee, putting in the hours he puts in. So I'm happy for him, though. I'm very happy for him. He deserves. I'm just really gonna miss him. UPS does the same. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, yeah, that's too bad. Well, I don't know if their pay scale went up or not. He said it's a $5 an hour raise for him going to this full-time position. So, I mean, that's a pretty big jump for him, plus to have these benefits of retirement and stuff. And I think he said he was 42. Just signed up for Walmart's 90-day free trial membership. Oh, let me know what you think, Laura. Like, I don't want to do Walmart Plus around here, as much as I'd like it to have that scanning ability back, to be able to see like hidden clearance. But we don't have a gas station at our Walmart. Like, we have no Sam's Club here. They don't do delivery. I really would have no benefit for Walmart Plus. I just don't feel like it's, why pay for something when you're not going to get the full benefit that other people get by having it. I kind of feel that way with Amazon Prime, because things still take a week. When I order from Amazon, I never, ever, ever get them in 2 days. Ever. Always at least a week. Okay, did I print that label? Yeah, I did. I get on a tangent here. Hey, good morning, Tommy, by the way. I can't believe I actually caught you live for a little bit this weekend. I was up late. I actually fell asleep listening to your live, and I woke up, I think it was maybe 2 a.m. You guys were still chatting it up. Well, maybe it wasn't that late. I don't know. It had been over an hour. So I gave you some watch hours. Not that you need them. All right. So this is one thing I'm going to be picking up at TJ Maxx this week. I sold this Budweiser Stein. These, I picked these up last year, not this one, but I picked up last year's 2021, and they sold so fast. I think I only picked up 3 of them last year. This year there was only 1 at my TJ Maxx. So I grabbed another one, and these were $9.99 because $10.80 with my wonderful New York taxes. $10.80, and it sold for, with shipping and taxes, $48.14. So $48, and I paid $10. Not bad, huh? Hey, good morning, Mike. Wow, shocker, you're in my chat. Hey, it was nice being on Paul's channel with you last week, and I watched you guys chat the other day. Oh, I was telling the group here about how Paul was talking about how people don't say hi. And I didn't want to jump in because I was in the middle of packing and all that kind of stuff. I think must have been Friday morning, maybe. Must have been Friday morning. And I think it's really good that you say hi to people that as the person that is running the show, it's nice when you say hi to people. I don't agree with picking and choosing, only saying hi to some people, like just your friends. And I understand that. But if I'm in a chat and I say hi and nobody says hi back, big deal. Like, I don't care if I'm in the chat and other chatters don't say hi, because I know I'm a huge lurker in a lot of chats because I'm multitasking. But I feel like if I am in a chat and I'm saying hi and I'm chatting and the host is only picking and choosing certain people and it's always the same people, honestly, I don't go back to those chats. If I'm trying to add to their conversation and they're not ever acknowledging that I'm ever trying to add to it, which is how I found out I was blocked on one channel because they were never acknowledging, and I was saying hi to people that I know and they weren't saying hi back, and I'm like, okay, they always say hi back, so they're obviously, nobody can see me. So now I know that with that. But in other ones, though, yeah, I want to at least be able to say, add to a conversation. That's what's fun about being on a live, is you can add to the conversation and drive maybe a direction it goes in. Where when you are watching a replay, like I do with Tommy's all the time, I sit there and scream at the screen, and I'm like, how come I'm not watching you live? I know, because I'm sleeping. Because a lot of times I have comments and I'll leave them in. If it's really, really big, I'll leave a comment. Sometimes it's just my pettiness that I want to say, and I don't leave a comment for the pettiness stuff. Like today I was watching a channel that I don't think I've ever watched her before, but somehow I ended up following her. And she was saying on her show, because she's a huge Poshmark seller, and she was saying how when you have a best offer on eBay and the person doesn't end up paying and you have to cancel it, because that's the process now on eBay, you have to cancel the sale, but you choose buyer didn't pay. She goes that you get a ding on your account. And I'm like, no, you don't. You don't get a ding on your account if you choose buyer didn't pay. So I did put that in her comments. But I watched her whole hour and a half show just to make sure that somebody already didn't say that, but nobody else said it. So I jumped in and said it. How much does Walmart charge when you use them, or is there a minimum purchase? So I do Walmart pickup, and there's no $35, I think, minimum purchase, but there's no charge. I love it. Amazon will extend your Prime for a month every time they are late. You see, I think the thing though, Tommy, with Amazon for me is that they're never late. Not that I know of. They're not late. They never promise that they're going to get it to me in 2 days. Like they say right up from the beginning, like if I was to order today on the 29th, it'll say expected delivery December 7th. They don't say expected delivery December 1st, which is 2 days. I just know I'm not going to get it in 2 days. I don't know. Maybe people don't like him. Most channels always say hi, I find. Yeah, maybe. I think he does have some issues. I don't know the story behind it. There is some issues with some people. Is Paul Antonelli Philly Flipper? I don't know his last name. No, it's not. Yes, I see somebody else's. No, different Paul. Yeah, Philly Flipper pops in here every now and then. Paul, I don't think he's ever been in here. Walmart is $98 a year or $12.95 a month. Yeah, see, so for me, there wouldn't be no benefit. No ding, but they keep the 30 cents. Well, they don't keep the 30 cents if the person never paid, Tommy. That's the problem is you send an offer and they accepted your offer, but they didn't pay. The 30 cents is your payment processing fee. They do keep the 30 cents if you cancel because the buyer requested to cancel, which that stinks. Yeah. Dollar Tree has 25% of bulk shipping today. Oh, really? I really need to get some 4x6 labels. I send an invoice reminder and I have 100% pay. Wow, that's really good. I send reminders and I just had to cancel one yesterday, a best offer that they didn't. It had been over a week. I usually would give them like even a whole week. Unless it's a really hot item that I know would be selling if it was still listed. Hey, good morning, Claudia. I mean, if they cancel after the sale, says Tommy. Yeah. Benefit is you don't have to order $35 to get free shipping. I like that. Yeah, I just go to Amazon and get my free shipping, which is nice. But Walmart, yeah. I mean, I love their pickup. I use their pickup all the time. All right, let me box my my Budweiser mug that I sold for those late. Paid 10, sold it for 48. These are at TJ Maxx. RA item, and I take them and flip them, and they sell every year for me, but I only pick up a few. Like this is the only one I've seen so far this year. I gotta go buy some more. Okay, let me grab some bubble for this baby. I think, let me look inside. You know, when you sell things new in the box, you're supposed to not take them out of the box. I will take things out of a box if it's not a sealed box. So for instance, this bad boy right here, I'm going to bubble. Nobody's ever complained. I should do it. I'm going to do a two-piecer. A two-piecer. Now I got extra because I ripped that one and ripped it again. I would have had another two-piecer. That's a nice looking mug. Sometimes people leave me nice little messages. Last year somebody was like, I buy my grandfather one every year for Christmas. Thank you so much for selling this. This one is the Plaid Holiday 42nd Anniversary Edition. Yeah, it says 2021 on the bottom. So I'm assuming it means this year. It's so funny because it says 2021 on the bottom. But on the price sticker that TJ Maxx puts on this, it says past season. I'm like, season's 2021. All right. I think my bubble wrap might be too thick because now I can't shut the box. Let me try this like this. It's this area. You're kind of giving me a pain in the rear end. I should have paid attention to what direction the handle was going in. Two lies. Oh, there we go. There. Yeah, now it's just bubbled inside. I feel much better. Much better. It's all about how I feel. All right, we're going to bubble this just one time around. And then I think I'm going to put it in a shoebox. Nice watch, Tamara. I know you like my watch. You like that? I'm so excited. I have done more shopping for myself on Black Friday than for anybody else. Actually, I got to send back. Oh, I'm so ticked at Walmart. They were $45, and I have a California king bed. They sent me a queen. So I went back to my order just to make sure that I had ordered correctly, and I did, but they sent me the wrong size. And now they're sold out, so I can't even get the correct size. So I got to return it. I need to mail it back to them. I'm so bummed. It's 3. Last year, I bought my mom, I think this Series 6, maybe, because I had fall detection, which, of course, they're more expensive. But this one is the series 3. Oh, that converts to. What is your money there, Claudia? What do you guys call your money? Like, we call ours dollars. Alrighty. Let's see. I think I'm going to cut this box down. If I can find my handy dandy enough. That way I don't have to use any more bubble wrap stuff. That way I don't have to. Hey, Tommy, you mentioned you're going to be on topic that they talk about on that podcast. I think you said they were from Australia. And is the podcast a real podcast or is it a YouTube podcast? Because you know how like you call your show a podcast, but it's actually, it's on YouTube. It's not a podcast. We use Norwegian kroner. Kroner means crowns. Okay. So it's the kroner. Hey, No Money G. I'm so happy to see you here. I missed you. I know I said hi to you earlier today at Paul's show. I hope all is well. I know you said you've been busy. So I'm hoping you're been MIA because it's a good reason. My tape is getting low. I'm going to have to get new tape. I'm going to have to get some more tape soon. All right, so there. I cut my box down. That way, number one, it helps with cubic shipping. And number two, I didn't have to use any more air bubbles. Anytime I can save in packaging, I do. All right, so again, this sold for $48, 2 pounds. See, I put in 2 pounds, but it's 2 pounds, 9 ounces. So they were a little less. USPS could not confirm address. Alrighty. I hate when it does that. So let's go to Pirate Ship, which I bet you I could get a better price on Pirate Ship anyhow because of the cubic. Yar, Captain. Ahoy, Captain. That's what it says when I logged in. I like Pirate Ship. They're so fun. All right, Helen. Helen, where are you from? Iowa. Helen in Iowa. Let's go find you. Oh my gosh. This is just showing me how many orders I have. Pulling up this screen. There's so many orders today. Hey, good morning, Robin. I lurk a lot on your shows, Tamara. Do you? Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that you're lurking. I appreciate that. I appreciate even my lurkers. All right, 8.5, 8, 5. So let's just do 9, 8, 5. 9, 8, 5. 2, 9. I gotta stop talking and well, I'm gonna talk anyhow. Hold on. I am live on YouTube. Okay, I was wondering if your packages were done. Oh no, I've got a ton of packages. It probably won't be until like 12:30. Oh, okay. I've got a lot. All right, bye. Are your packages done? What? What? It's only 9:50. Are your packages done? It is a Monday in Q4. All right. So, by the way, UPS ground is $9.74. Priority mail is $10.39. It is more expensive to go priority mail, but this babes is going to go priority mail because unless I know I'm going to have more than this one, let me see what I got here. I got this one right here could go priority. I mean, could go UPS. It's not worth the extra money for me to drive to UPS, especially with gas prices nearing $4 a gallon here in good old state of New York. Can't blame it on Cuomo anymore, I guess, since he's gone. So, yeah, so I'm going to go USPS because I'm not driving to the UPS. If I knew I had other ones, I would do it, but it's just not worth it. They're okay. So, hey, Greg, Tommy, did you answer my question? No. You say they are both a show and upload as podcasts. Who are they? Who are they? Did you even answer me? I think I missed you answering me. Oh, Sylvia. Good morning, Sylvia. I missed your comment. I get my 4x6 labels from UPS. Tried to order free boxes from UPS and it said service wasn't available. You know, speaking of UPS, I have a roll. I'm going to try them. I'm wondering if they're going to work in my Munbin because they don't have any like hole right here. And for some reason, I know I'm the Dymo. I need that for it to recognize it. The other labels that I got that are not UPS but are like that without anything, they don't work right. They feed like 1.5 label every time. So I do want to try this roll. I kind of had it as just like a garbage roll and I grabbed it. Although Timothy, do you use the movie and music feature with Amazon Prime? I do, not music, but I do use the movies. But not enough, honestly, not enough for me, even though I continue to pay for Amazon Prime. Tech is Hard podcast. Okay. I'm going to write that down. You know, I love to, if somebody else likes something, tech is, you know, I heard you say something about tech is hard. I thought you were just literally saying that tech is hard. Like, not that that's the name of a podcast. So thank you. European Economic Region, but our next door neighbors, Sweden and Denmark, are. Oh, no, Norway voted in 94 to stay out of the EU, but we are a member of the EER. That whole stuff just confuses me. All the whole, like, what's the difference between, I don't even want to say it because I'll look like a moron, but just how everything is. And what like England did, like, what's the difference between England and the United Kingdom? And then you got, well, I know what the difference of Europe is, but yeah, what's the difference of England and the United Kingdom? See how that's how stupid I am. I literally don't even know that stuff. By the way, it was $10.39 to ship that on Etsy, which would have been the same price. I did not get a cubic rate on pirate ship, which is kind of weird because it was definitely small enough. Europe is a very complicated continent. It is. I get so confused. Okay, here is one of my very good, wow, like I had on my my little thumbnail. I thought I'd play up with my thumbnails a little bit more. So, all right, so look at this, guys. Oh my God, I was so excited. I sold this deer, okay? And it came with a little baby. So I paid $25 for this at a garage sale. Like, who wouldn't pick this up? Would you not pick it up? Let me just show you the bottom. It says HN, right? So I don't know if this is like handmade. Maybe somebody made it, painted it or whatever. I don't know. It's pretty. It's whoever painted it. It's really pretty. Job. So it's not like just a solid brown, right? It's got like this speckly thing in it. So it must be some type of technique. All right, whatever. So I put deer, doe, and fawn figurines, brown, handmade, HN ceramic, 9.5 inches tall, mid-century mod. That was my title for this, right? I sold this for $74.55. I literally guessed because it's a handmade item. It's hard to find comps for things that aren't from a certain in the ceramic. There's like I think it's Holland. That's a mold type. There's certain brands that are molds, but if it's not one of those, it's really hard to find. So yeah, but you know what? I pray that head does not get broken. I'm really nervous because it's so tall. That's one reason why I shot really high with the price. But yeah, $74. $74 for something I paid a quarter for. Okay, so let's see. I know, Claudia, you should give me some wrapping tips because you are the queen of wrapping because you sell so much internationally. Although you're on a nice vacation right now. Oh, in some ways, a vacation would be nice right now. I think I'm gonna package the baby first. I've been so nervous about knocking these over. So England is part of the UK. United Kingdom is made of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Just Northern Ireland? So is there a Northern and a Southern Ireland? Like there's not just Ireland? I know that Ireland has like some war history and all that too, but I don't know. I just don't know. I guess it's one of the things about living in the United States. We just don't really pay attention to that stuff as much. I guess if you lived over in that area, if you lived in Europe, you probably would be more aware. So I feel like, okay, I wrap this and then I don't like what I got going on here. So I'm trying to find I'm surrounded by stuff I have to package. And where's my scissors? Where'd my scissors go? All right. Well, here they are. Gosh, Dolly. Seriously, guys, you should see the stuff I have all around me. I pull everything so I don't have to get up and go grab it. Well, I got to put it somewhere. It's all over my desk, right next to my desk, near my chair. All right, so I want to take this head and I'm going to wrap this head. Place some cardboard around the head as extra support. So I'm going to wrap in bubble and then put cardboard around it. Do you think that would be good? And then bubble some more, right? So I'm going to wrap around this head. And then, I just cut these little extras here. Let me see. I'm going to see if there's much integrity to this if I bend this. What's the integrity? Let's see if this works. I'll show you guys once I get my my fantastic stuff going on here. All right, so look, I'm going to put this around the head. But I feel like the whole thing is I don't want it to break right here, right where this is. I'm sorry I might miss some of your chats. I'm going to try and keep up while I'm doing this. But I feel like a doctor doing surgery right now on this. I feel like a plastic surgeon having to put something back together. Even though it's not broken, I just kind of feel like... Okay, so I'm going to not use this. I want a big piece. I want a big piece. My rule, never say bubble plastic. Once you are in the business, one can never safe on bubble plastic. I'm wondering, hold on, I'm going to go back to the single piece. Northern Ireland is separate from regular Ireland. Technically, 2 islands, and Northern Ireland is part of the UK and the other is not. What? I honestly never knew that. I did not know that. Be right back. Meeting at work. I'm always fascinated, Timothy. I know you're gone to a meeting, but I'm always fascinated when you say you're at work because for some reason I just felt like you did this full time. I'm always shocked and reminded that you don't do this full time. But even more so, I am thankful that you come here when you're at work. Okay, let me tape this. Right, the little one, I'm not as worried about this one as I am the big one. I'll tape the bottom of this bubble wrap so I can... Okay, there's this. So double box. I did see you say that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna double box of this. I think I gotta find boxes. I didn't plan this out. I probably should have grabbed boxes and everything for this one before I started. All right. Before I started going live, because I hate to get up and get boxes. Always double box. Always, if you have more than one item, individually box each of them and put all the small boxes in a large box. Woo! Okay. We'll see about that. I love your wisdom. You know what? I wonder if the baby will fit in this. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna fit. No, you're not gonna fit in an 8-incher. Can I tell you guys that I haven't talked? I've been on for over an hour and 56 minutes, and I haven't mentioned my shoulder. Last night, without waking up until my cat woke me up. My shoulder didn't wake me up all night long. First time in like forever. I don't know what the magic trick was, but did very, very well. Okay, so let's wrap the mama's big head. Speaking of big heads and deer, we've got a big buck on our neighboring property. My husband got pictures of it. It's very nice. I wish it would come in my backyard because I'd love to see it in person. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to wrap the head, and then I'm going to do the whole like boxy thing that you were just, or the cardboardy thing. I wish this was an eBay. This is Etsy, by the way. I wish it was eBay so I could use eBay tape. I don't really like to use eBay tape on Etsy stuff because, you know, there are Etsy buyers who think they're above eBay. So, okay. You know, I'm just wondering, for me to put cardboard around her head, I was just thinking I could use that 8-inch box and actually put the box right over her head. But I am still concerned about not just her head, but all right. I'm thinking here. I want to wrap the body, and then I'm going to use this piece of let me see. Let's wrap you right here. Let's go up a little bit more. I'm going to wrap the body, and then I'm going to put cardboard around that. And then I'll wrap it some more, and then I'm going to put it in a box, and then I'll put the box in a box. Boxes in a box. So, yeah, it's Claudia. I'm one of those Etsy buyers. Yeah, see, that's the thing. There are Etsy buyers who clearly are like, they don't want eBay. Like they're not an eBay buyer. And that's all right, right? That's why there's more than one platform out there. There's something for all of us. All of those buyers. There's something for all of them. A lot of designers buy from eBay, which you probably see that, Claudia, I'm guessing. You know, if you're a designer, and that's what I'm thinking, like this, it probably is going to go to somebody who's going to use it in a design or something like that. Okay. I was going to do this around the head. Okay. But now I'm concerned it just really leaves this. I can't stand eBay. I guess my husband bought me a book on eBay once. I only buy on Etsy and other smaller venues. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna box it anyhow. So let's just do this. Hopefully the person who gets this says, boy, that person took a lot of care in this. I mean, when you're making, I don't know, after fees and everything, we'll see how much. I don't know how much I'll make after fees, but let's do some more of this. This is when sometimes I wish I had big bubbles, like the big stuff. You know, the big bubbles? Like these are the mini ones. I want this to be like a football. Somebody can kick it and it's not going to break. That's what I want. That's what I'm going for. Drop it from a tree, from a balcony. Let's grab some more. I need to order more bubble wrap. I've used some for the moving with my in-laws moving and my son moving. They had a lot left, but then the moving company at my in-laws took the bubble wrap and wrapped their like they have like a china cabinet, and he wrapped the china cabinet. Oh, and they had a grandfather clock, and he wrapped the grandfather clock. And I was like, oh, so much for having any bubble wrap left over. But then I kept saying to myself, well, that's why you brought it, was to protect their stuff. Okay. I'm crisscrossing this, like going in one direction and then going in the other, because it just kind of gives that extra stability in different spots. So this is going to be in a bigger box than I thought. I bet you this is going to go UPS or FedEx. Well, it'll probably go UPS because Etsy and Pirate Ship doesn't give FedEx as an option. And that would mean I'd have to sit there and hand enter everything. And I don't want to take the time to do that today. I'm glad I boxed some stuff already. All right. Let's see. I like to fold the bubble wrap. I like to fold the bubble wrap because it kind of gives it extra, I don't know what it's called, like just protection on extra oomph. Okay, there's the mama deer. I bet you she could go in the bottom of a 12 by 12 box. All right, I'm gonna have to go get a box. Let me see what I can find. Let me measure her. Because you know what? Yeah, she's right at 12 inches in one direction. I could put her in a 12 by 12 and cut it down. I'm not supposed to, if I go UPS though, I'm not supposed to use a priority mailbox. Let me just see if I can find a non-priority mailbox. If I have to use it, big deal. I give the USPS enough of my money. Let me go see what I got for that. I got some big bubble wrap yesterday for you. Oh, good. Awesome. All right, let me go grab a box. I need one that's going to be big enough for this one and then another one to put it in. Let's see what I can find for a box. You are good, Michael. You might work. I gotta find a box for a box. You know what? I have a medium box. You guys see my Christmas leggings? See? Christmas. I'm in the Christmas spirit. All right, I got a medium size Lowe's moving box. That's what I used to ship to Amazon, but I haven't shipped any since May to Amazon. So let's see. All right. I think I can fit the baby in with this one. But you think I should box them separate. I don't know. I feel really confident with it right there, though. What if I don't box it, but I just wrap it in some of this stuff again? Because I don't think I have... I don't want them to miss it. They're not going to miss it in the box, are they? What if I make a box? There you go. Look, I'm just going to make a box out of this piece of... hold on. Out of this. All right. I should have put in my title, come watch Tamara box a big ass item. All right. You go in here. Oh, now you don't fit as good. Now you don't fit as good. By the way, there's my box. I think if I put this right here, see, it's not going to fit as well. I've got a lot of space to fill in. I'm going to show you guys where I'm at with this. You are going to get a lot of my bubbles. Okay, box number 1. What do you think? So I got Mama down under here, and then here's the baby wrapped up, and then I got all these air bubbles filling the space. And then I'm going to put this box into another box. What do you think about that? Do you think that'll make it? I think it will. You know what? I'll throw a business card in. I don't think... She may not be my type of customer for that store, but... Old label. You know what I did today? I emptied my garbage before I went live. Because I knew it would be full. All right. Sellers don't have to a GSP, Claudia. Big volume sellers mostly send themselves. Yeah, I send myself. It is true, Tommy, but the ones I was after were not willing to do direct shipping. I do direct shipping. Sellers think GSP offers more protection. Yeah. I am not a fan of GSP. Anybody who watches my channel, hopefully you see I ship direct. It saves the buyer so much money when you ship direct. Even though I make money on shipping. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. All out of tape. Perfect timing. Perfect timing, tape police. Let me go grab some tape. Tell me a tip. I need some tip. All right, tape. Yeah, now that Etsy, eBay, Amazon, and all platforms are charging VAT, there's no need to fear returns or complaints. Yeah, but as a shipper, especially if you're using like Pirate Ship, then you just need to remember to always report that the VAT has been collected, because nothing would stink more than having it get all the way over there and the buyer has to pay taxes a second time to pick up their package. Right? We don't want that. Okay, hold on. I'm fighting with my tape gun thing here. Okay, back to my package. All right, there's slight movement in here, and I don't really like that. So, that tape I just used, yeah, I'm gonna unuse it because I'm gonna open this back up. There's not enough padding in here. I thought I put enough, but I don't like that it's moving around in the box. I need something right there. just hope these don't lose their air. Because, you know, sometimes they come and they're deflated. Box number 1 is done. Let's put it in box number 2. Here's the dot box. I'm going to double box it in. This is really big. Might be too big, but it's what I have. It's probably worth it to almost box these when you go to list them. The only problem is if the buyer was to buy something with it, then I would have to unbox it to add something else to it. Okay, here we go. In you go. Now I got to find something to put around the box, inside this box. I used to have some paper. Let me put this over here. Stuff I sold. I got to move it. There we go. I got this stuff right here. Another bag of goodies. What do we got? You know, I got this foam stuff. That would have been nice to wrap the head in. The packing looks fabulous, Tamara. It looks safe to me. Thank you. I always say knock on wood. I've been very lucky. I just don't things just don't break. I thought I had a bag of like paper. Like this stuff right here. I don't like using this because it weighs more than bubble wrap, than air bubbles. I just don't want it to be moving around. What else do I have? There's a garbage bag though. I am running out of stuff. I don't have much left. My God, I feel like this is going to look like a garbage box. I don't want to put this in it. It looks garbagey. Oh, this is a good sale. Wait till I show you that one. Okay, I'm going to cut this box down. Thank you all for hanging in with me. Well, not all of you. I've seen I lost people. They're like, we're not here to watch you box crap. We just want to see what you sold. All right. Where can I put this? I don't want to put it back over there because I don't want to cut those stuffed animals I got over there. All right. I'm almost done with this one. I got some other really, really cool ROI ones today. It was a good weekend of sales. Okay. Let's hope this is not going to cost me my arm and my leg to ship. Here we go. Here we go now. This is it. The person's going to think, what did I buy that came in such a large box? Now I can go any carrier I want with this. Since I didn't use any USPS packaging. Let's see if I can get this on my scale. Okay. Make sure you're not touching anything. Let's freeze the weight. Take it off. 5 pounds, 4 ounces. Let's see what we got for a height of the box. Because it's an 18, 11. 18, 11, 5, 4. All right. 18, 11, 5, 4. Right? I talked about how much I sold this for. USPS is $57. That is redonkulous. All right, pirate ship, which I should have just went right there to begin with. All right, pirate ship. Where are you going? Who are you going to? Lisa in Orlando. Lisa, let's find you. Oh my gosh. That one's going to the person's name is Baby Doll. Not this one, but another one. There's Lisa, but that's not the right Lisa. This Lisa is. Yep. All right. Lisa. 18 by 18. What did I say by 11? By 11. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see how much it's going to cost. May not be celebrating my big sale. I might have to go to FedEx. Let's see. $23. I bet you FedEx probably isn't much different, huh? $23. Wow. Well, so much for that great sale, huh? I mean, it's still a good sale, $74. So even if you take the 23, because it had free shipping on Etsy when you hit a certain level. I'm just looking at. Okay. I'm just going to do UPS. Now I wish I would have shipped that other thing with UPS. I should have known. I pointed to this too on my desk and I said, this one might go UPS. Yep. I'm just going to go with this one. My husband won't like that he's got to go over to UPS now. Well, unless I do it. I could bring it. Hoping he changes my oil on my car today. There you go. Lisa in Orlando. You got a big box coming to you. I can toss things because I feel pretty safe. Unpack it, shove it in a padded flat rate, say a prayer. I know, John. You know, there are times because I'm like, listen, I got a quarter into it. So if it breaks, I got a quarter into it. But after you spend $23 in shipping, you're like, okay, now I got $23 plus a quarter into it. So that's what stinks when shipping is so high. When it's first class, I'm just like, oh, well, whatever. Whatever if I have to refund because something broke, which I know I don't get breakable things, thankfully. Let's hope this one doesn't break. All right, let me refresh my screen here. All right, so this sold and the guy bought it from me and then he's like, please tell me you definitely have this in stock. And then I didn't answer him right away because I was driving. And about 10 minutes later, he's like, I'm really, really hoping you have this because I need it to wrap my son's Christmas presents. So I replied back. I'm like, yeah. I pulled over and replied to him. Like, I do have it in stock. You are going to get it. Folks, I've told you about this Five Nights at Freddy's wrapping paper, right? Wrapping paper from Walmart for $2.98. 3 rolls will cost you $9. I sold it for $60.42 with tax. They're all in at $60.42. So they're paying $20 for a roll, for one roll, right? Because they're getting 3, but $20. Who does that? Who does that? People with money. People who have expendable money. And there are a lot of people who have that. And you know who has it? Etsy shoppers have money. People, it's just a different clientele there. I have not sold any of this on eBay. Wait a minute. I might have to take that back. I may have had a sale on Etsy of this. I did on Saturday. On eBay. But more often than not, it sells on Etsy more. And Poshmark, which I like Poshmark because it's cheaper for them on Poshmark because of the way the shipping is. I'm just taking the prices off. Did you folks hear about the upcoming USPS surcharges on long items? No. Oh my gosh, John. When is that starting? Well, guess who won't probably be selling this next year, or someone's going to be paying $75 because I'll add that surcharge onto my price. So like golf clubs and stuff, that stinks. I understand it probably takes a lot of room. Etsy shoppers are the best. I miss Etsy. I know. I'm happy with Etsy. I like it. And you know, I have more than one store on Etsy, and I'm really happy that I broke my stores out. It is extra work logging into them, but I like it. I did grab one of these. I have the piece from this weekend left over too. So I have to Frankenbox these because no box is long enough. I wish they would just make these wrapping paper 4 inches shorter and they would fit perfect in here. But they're not. So they don't fit perfect unless you put 2 together, which is what I'm going to do. So all my boxing today is kind of a pain in the rear end, huh? Not the stuff from Amazon, though. That stuff was quick. Just throw stuff in a bag, throw a label on it, and go. No labels to remove. So I bought some. I ran into, when I picked up the Apple Watches at Walmart for gifts this weekend, I ran in to pick up something that I had sold. So I oversold an item, which, you know, I'm really bad at that. I did it on Amazon and on eBay. And I don't know why I even listed them on Amazon, on eBay, because these items sell so fast on Amazon. And so I reached out to a fellow friend, a reselling friend, Michael the Thrifting Goomba, who I don't see much of him anymore. He's got a full-time job and he seems to be pretty busy with that, but I know that he sells these items. It's really nice when you're in a reselling community. If you're doing retail arbitrage and you're selling on like Amazon and even on eBay and stuff, if you have friends that you know sell the same things, or you know, share those bolos with a small group. You know, I share some bolos with my Discord group, but there's another Discord group I have that I share more bolos, or bolos are shared with me and stuff like that. And so when I'm selling something and I know that there's other people selling the same item, it's nice because if you oversell it, which happened yesterday, and they didn't have it at Walmart, I was able to reach out to him and say, hey, do you have this item? And he was like, oh yeah, I sold 50 of them this weekend, but he still had some more. So he was able to fulfill that order for me, which I got to PayPal him. And I've done that in the past. He has done the same thing where he's reached out to me and said, hey, I sold this, and I know you're selling it too. Do you have any? Or sometimes he'll just say, you know, not that he knows, but he'll just say, do you have any? Because he just knows that we sell a lot of the same stuff. And I've been able to fulfill orders for him in the past also. So it just works out so nice when you have trusted reselling friends that you know that are selling things similar to what you sell. It doesn't help when you're doing like eBay and they're used items. That's a little tougher. Hey, good morning, Midlife Picker. Okay, so here's the box I used the other day. All right, see, I cut this. So I'm going to use that one to go around this one. So I told you guys last year I sold these different ones. I sold the Mandalorian ones. And one of my customers got an empty box. So I'm always worried when I Frankenbox, like just be really careful. Though she said the box was still together. I think it was one of the Cornhusker who comes in here. I think it was him that said that these boxes are the most theft within the post office are these, because they know that they're usually like golf clubs and usually stuff of value. All right. What? Okay. I put it together. Oh, it's the wrong end. They're not like all the same sizes. The corners aren't. I don't think this box is the same size as this box. I don't think this one is going to work. I think I'm going to have to go get another one of the same one. Because this is definitely... Let me try this side. I think they're different. I thought the sides were all the same, but it doesn't look like they are. It looks like it's a little different. Ah, bummer. All right, I'm not going to be able to use this piece then. I'm going to have to go get another one of these small ones. So, all right, I'll be right back. I got to go grab a small box. I got my box. Okay. Let's try this again. So they make these in two different sizes. They got short ones and long ones. They both don't work for me. So I have to, I always have to take two. I was hoping I could mix and match them, but I guess they're different sizes. All right, so now I want to make sure I do the same like here. So this will be my top. All right, the other day, what I had to do was not tuck this in order to get it to fit. Oh, by the way, did I tell you I sold these for $60? Oh, yeah, I did say $60, didn't I? I love it. Oh, I got to cut this off. Let me cut my flap off. One flap. Two flaps. It would be worth it next year if I do these to order boxes that fit these perfectly. It would save me time. But last year was the first year I sold wrapping paper, and I wasn't sure if these would sell this year. I got to tell you that this is the only one that's selling. My Nightmare Before Elm Street, that's not selling. My Mandalorian, the Peanuts, I kind of picked up 3 rolls of each of them to test the market. They're not selling. This is the only one that considerably keeps selling, and I've had to go back and buy more. Okay. All right, I'm just going to tape these. I'm not going to... They don't fit when you like use the slots. They have little slots for the tabs, and they don't fit when you lap it over. All right, see you later. Have a good time at your chiropractor. Have a good day, Holly. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for some feedback on the silverware, spoons. I guess it's not really silverware, right? Unless it's silver. Even though they still call it silverware. We call it silverware. The color is silver. Okay. All right, now I'm just going to tape the heck out of this. All over. Tape, 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 tape. I got to charge what I charge just for the time involved in selling these. Good morning, Kansas Picker. I saw you on Paul's channel earlier today. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. So I'm franken-boxing 2 triangle boxes from the post office. For anybody popping in, wondering what I'm doing. I sold some wrapping paper, and this fits in a wrapping. So 3 rolls fit in these. But yeah, they're a little bit of work though. It's not as easy as I would like it to be. I'm going to do a nice easy one after this. How's that sound? The last 2 have been work. Now I got to wrap. Where the 2 join, I wrap the heck out of them. Thank you. Saw you too. Yeah. I hung out in there while I was grabbing stuff that I was going to be packaging today. I didn't say goodbye because I didn't. I mean, I feel weird. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm going live now, so everybody leave Paul and come see me. I would never say that. I figure anybody who's in there and follows my channel would have gotten a notification that I was live today. I'm usually live every Monday. I'm usually pretty good at Mondays. Wednesdays, been tough. You went back to the Scotch tape. How does it compare to the HP 260? I don't know. I don't even notice a difference. I didn't even realize. I'm wondering if this Scotch... What do I have? I guess I didn't even realize it was different. So I don't know if this is what I bought at... I just bought some at BJ's, and well, not just, like over a month ago. I'm wondering if this is the stuff I got at BJ's or if this possibly is left over from another order. I don't know. I'm not really like tape specific, though I don't do a generic one. Oh, and I've used a Duck brand that was really, really bad before. When we moved, it came undone from the boxes. So many of my boxes were really bad. It was horrible. Ooh, I need to vacuum. Dirty. It's dirty. So now I wrap all the way around vertically around the whole thing to kind of hold it all together. So that's what I'm going to do now. One continuous. Oh, what happened, tape? It's not really, oh, here it is. It like came out of just in a different direction. That's weird. Okay. Now I got to go down this side. I laugh at myself because if I was literally, I say videotaping myself. I am, but you guys can't see what I'm doing. You can't see the down here and how funny it is. I'm just awkward at times. Okay, here we go. I think it's taped. I should put another piece right here. Oh, and I got to put a piece right here. Hold on. Two more pieces. I'm going to put a piece right here. And a piece right here. Actually, I didn't put any along here. Geez, I usually do that like right off. Okay. Let's weigh it. Let's weigh it. Over here. Oh, you're not even. You're going to fall. 4 3. So 4 pounds. Let's see where this one's going. West Virginia. Thankfully, my buyers have been close to me, which has been really good. Not that West Virginia's close, but only $8.88. So if it's true that at some point I'm going to have to pay $15 on top of this, I don't like that idea. All right, $8.88. Happy with that price. All right, that is it for Etsy, folks. Literally, that's the only platform we've done so far is Etsy. What's up with that? We've only packaged like 3-4 items. Oh my gosh, I got to get to doing the ones. We've been on for an hour and 40 minutes and I've done only a couple items. All right, let's do some quicker items that won't take so much time. Funny, that's why I went to Duck from Scotch. Got a couple of bad rows of Scotch when I was moving and several boxes just untaped themselves. Hey, maybe it was Scotch that I had gotten. Like this mug I made with my Cricut. Hey, Laura, have you played with your Cricut yet? If you're still here, I haven't seen you comment lately. Hey, good morning, Beth. Good morning. Hey, you guys just celebrated an anniversary or something, right? So happy anniversary. I think that's what I saw on Facebook. All right, let's do Amazon. This is nice and easy. Another bolo. So if you're looking for retail arbitrage bolos, you'll find them here. This tablecloth. I know that the Nightmare Before Christmas sells really well. Nightmare Before Christmas. So I saw these at Walmart. They were $3.96. So I picked this one up. Now, I didn't go deep. This was the only one I picked up. I picked up a 60-inch by 48-inch because they had rounds. They had 102 inches and so forth. So I probably could have picked up other ones, but I didn't because I didn't want to go deep on something I didn't know if it was going to sell. This sold for $19 on Amazon. It's going right in a poly bag. No price tags. No pre-printed pricing. Look at this, how cheap these bags are. Just ripped right there. I saw that they have some, I was like, man, I hope not Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And I'm like, I hope the Cyber Monday deals aren't better than the Black Friday. Right, I just need to tape right here. The bag ripped. I'm not going to rebag it, even though it is Amazon. All right, 13 ounces. This one sold within a week, by the way. I think I might pick up more of these. If I see them, I'm going to pick them up. Got about 5 of my neighbors saving their bubble and air pillows from purchases to give to me. Was running low as well. Hey, that's, you know what? I should put it out on Facebook. Well, I should reach out to my neighbor. Like I have a neighbor that I'm a Facebook friends with and just say to them, Because most of my Facebook friends don't live in this area. Since we moved here, I don't have very many friends here. I should tell my aunt, save your stuff if she's doing any online shopping. I don't know, Mom, do you know if Aunt Connie does much online shopping? Well, she probably orders from QVC and HSN and all them, just like my sister. Okay. That was an easy one. I don't remember if I have anything on Facebook to ship. I don't think so. My Facebook has been horrible. My sales are almost, nothing to ship on Facebook. I mean, come on. This was like such a busy weekend. And there's nothing. Oh, I forgot to grab that. Oops, I didn't do that one either. Okay, I got a... Hold on. I'm running over my bubble. I'm running over my bubbles. Oh, we'll do this other one. Let's do this one. This one's right here on top. Okay, this was a good one. How many people say Beanie Babies are not worth it? Don't sell Beanie Babies. Most of them are not. But my daughter, this is actually a Beanie Buddy. This used to be my daughter's Beanie Buddy. So made by Ty. His name is Patches, I think. I think your name is Patches. Baby Patches. So look, I mean, it is so adorable. So this was hers all through high school and stuff. I listed this. She was getting rid of stuff, and I said, I'll just take everything that she was getting rid of in a garage sale. So I listed this, and I sold it for $34. $34. With shipping, they're in at $43. But, hold on, I got something to go with my butt. I thought I had more of this. I don't know why I have to start a new one. Now imagine if your daughter had one also and she loved it, and now you just had a child and you're like, I want to get you that same dog that I had, that I loved as a child. Right? Where do you go? You go to eBay to find that. So this sold on eBay, $34. It sold as part of the 15% off I was running. So Baby Patches is probably going to go in an envelope. I got some bigger ones. I'm going to put them in a bigger one. Plot twist. Tamara's daughter bought it. Yeah. I hope not. No, it's going to Janine. Janine. My daughter's name is Kendra. It's not going to Kendra. Where's it going? It's going to Walla Walla, Washington. All right. It's kind of sad getting rid of things from your child's childhood. But what am I going to do with all this stuff? All right. You know what was the hardest thing, though, is getting rid of some stuff from my father. When he passed, we got rid of his stuff. And like his polo shirts and stuff I put on eBay and in bundles. And that was hard. Shipping certain things off and selling them. I did keep some items. I actually have a sweat jacket hanging on the back of my closet door. So when I'm feeling like I need a hug from my father, I go and I put the arms of the jacket around me and hug it. I think that's important to keep things like that. But you can't keep everything. All right. There's that. Goodbye. My Facebook died totally after I ran out of renew options on everything. I struggled tremendously with parting with my kids' stuff. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, so my issue right now on Facebook is I have my business account on Facebook, and I was listing a lot on there because there's no fees, but a lot of the items, even though they say shipping available, because I ship that topic all the time on my personal Facebook, it's not giving me shipping available. It says shipping available, but when I try and put shipping, it's not letting me add shipping. So then I have to change it from that account, which stinks when you're using List Perfectly, because then I have to cancel out of all of it, redo it, but have my other Facebook be in the thing. So I don't know, it's just a pain. But so for some reason, I'm still having to list it under my personal because my business isn't working right. I heard from somebody. Oh, you know who it was? Harry Tornado did a video about being suspended for 60 days. And a clickbait got me to click it because I don't watch him, but I clicked on that video. And he was saying that happened to him. It says shipping was available, but he couldn't ship something. So he reached out to their customer service and they said, oh, you've had too many cancellations. So we're actually suspending you for 60 days. I'm like, if he wouldn't have reached out, he probably wouldn't have been suspended. He could have still said sold locally. So I don't want to reach out just in case, because I've had a cancellation on that account. Only one though, but it's somewhat new. So it could already be at that bad percentage. So I said, well, let's not wake the tiger by saying something. So, or wake the bear or whatever that saying is. So, I mean, honestly, it's worth paying 5% to keep listing it. And I just list it under my other account. So I just do it as a personal. All right, I'm just cutting this because I want to put. Oh, so I was. If you were not here, I was talking about how I have some stuff I was putting on tier trays. This was one of them that I had been saving to put on a tier tray. Actually, it has a candle that came with it. I ended up deciding that I was not going to put it on a tier tray to sell. Instead, I was going to sell it by itself. So I listed this last week, sold right away for, so it was on sale. So it sold for $10.20. It probably was what, $12.99, maybe $11.99. It's not anything that's, I don't know. I probably paid a quarter for it at a garage sale because that's pretty much what I do. Is I just pick this stuff up all year round, and I was gonna do a tier tray with it, and then I decided not to. So let's do some bubble with this. I know all these breakable items. I was gonna skip. I did skip and do a couple non-breakables, huh? Jetpack, 55% off your first year on all Jetpack products. I don't even know what Jetpack is. Got an email from them though. Must have signed up for something at one point. Alrighty. Did you guys have a nice Thanksgiving? I didn't even talk to you since before Thanksgiving. I hope you had a good one. Well, he was suspended for not being able to keep track of 200 items and canceling orders. Hopefully YouTube suspends him for terrible info one day. Yeah, he's got such a following though, Tommy, huh? I stopped watching him just because he was providing information that I didn't agree with, and he's a YouTuber, not a reseller. And not that I'm really opposed for anybody being that, but just be upfront about it. And I think he probably is somewhat upfront about it. But there are, you know, I'll tell people I'm not an expert in a lot of things. People ask me my opinion. I'll tell you my opinion and what I do and what I think, but I'm not an expert. And I think a lot of people think they're experts and stuff. But you know, like, oh, I'm an expert in eBay's algorithm. eBay doesn't even know eBay's algorithm. So you can say testimonial of what worked for you, but that doesn't mean that that's like the gospel of what things are. All right, here's my little thing. It's bubble wrap pretty good. I'm hoping it will fit. I think it might be too tall for my 4-inch box. I may have to go get some of my 6s. Let me see before I put this together. Oh, you know, I think it actually might fit. And you know what's even better? This is eBay tape. Be a YouTuber somewhere else. People lose their ass watching people like him. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of people who watch people and take what they say for granted, and not really for granted, but like, oh, that's the way it is, right? That's the instruction manual, and I must follow that rule. I just say, try different things, because let's say, Tommy, you're very analytical and you share things all the time, which I love and appreciate the things that you share. But what works for you and the type of stuff you work isn't always going to work for me. And I was listening to the Danny Ackerman. She does the niche lady, I think is her YouTube name. And she was talking about how, like, you shouldn't do promoted listings across the board and promote everything at the same, or even do trending for everything, because some things you just don't have the competition. Why promote it? Why spend that money on promoting something that when they do a search, you're probably going to be one of the only few that are going to come up anyhow? And I agree with that, but she sells a lot of like antique vintage one-offs, but I don't sell a lot of those. I have some mixed in, but it's not worth my time and effort to sit there and promote individually. Like, I don't have the time. I've got over 2,000 items. That's a lot of time. So for me, it's easier just to promote at trending or promote at a flat percent or whatever. And I've said before that when you do trending, and I know you do trending plus 3, I think you can do trending, but even though I'll put trending and then I'll put like the max I want to spend is 15%, because that's what I do on Etsy is 15 for offsite. If I put the max is 15%, most of the time I'm only promoting at like 4, 5, 6%. Very, very rarely does it get into double digits. I don't know if I've ever seen it actually hit double digits. Okay, there's that. But so you really just got to figure out what works for you. Oh, I sold a fan. Let's grab this. So I picked these up at Walgreens for 50 cents. They were 90% off. So it must have been a $5 fan originally. Paid 50 cents for this. Sold it for only $6.80 plus shipping. So it wasn't a huge thing, but it should be easy enough to package and ship. I'm all for some bread and butter in my stores, like some of these lower price things, because I do strongly believe, of course, this was also 15% off. I was running that promotion. I do believe that when your store is active, so when you sell something, it just promotes other things in the algorithm. That's what I believe. But again, nobody really knows. I'm going to put some bubble wrap around this. Actually, I think I'm going to wrap you twice. I'm going to wrap you up in my love. All over your body, all over your body. I think I sang this last week, didn't I? Then I told you guys about my karaoke days when I made a video. Time to get back to work. Have a great day. Hey, see you later, Kansas Picker. I don't know what your name is. I didn't ask you what your real name is. Because they promote outside of eBay with that money. Mine is usually 9 to 10%. Wow, Tommy. Well, you're in the clothing now. See, I don't really sell much clothing. I did sell a spider jacket this weekend. I sold it on eBay. I sold it on Amazon. It came back, and then I sold it on eBay. Let's see, $3.79 for shipping. So I'm going to make a little bit on this shipping. That's good. That's good because it was a low ticket item. Oh, it's going to Long City. Is that what it is? Oh, Long Island City, New York. Long Island. Who needs a little fan in Long Island at this time of year? It's an odd item. Are we still talking about HT? eBay for Business has been promoting him on YouTube, was in a recent video on shipping. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you. Oh yeah, they did the same with Nicole State and Rockstar Flipper, says Tommy. And they will wonder why they aren't growing. Yeah, they should really be careful who they promote. They just promote people because of their, like, who they got, how many subscribers they have. So I got this Timberland hat. You can see I paid $7.99 for it with an MSRP of $20. I sold it for $20.83 on eBay. Just take off that $7.99. I'm going to leave that $20 on there. Maybe I'll cut that off. It does have a little rip thing. I'll rip it. So just Timberland. I'll go pick these up right after Christmas. Like right after Christmas. It's still winter. These go on clearance, 50% off, like right away. So don't, that's something I would pick up. Because if somebody got a new jacket for Christmas, but they didn't get a hat or mittens, they'll be looking for it. And if you can pick them up at 50% off, grab them and sell them. I sell them every year. I pick up this stuff every single year. I pick up Timberland, Champion, North Face, although some people say don't pick up North Face because they do IP claims, but thankfully I've never gotten one. Or a Vero on eBay. I've never gotten one. I cross-post this. This was on Amazon. I had to take it down when I saw this sold. It's only 3 ounces. $3.42. Going to Tennessee. Yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can keep a map next year. And I want to see if I sell to every state. I think there's a way to see that. Oh, hold on. What's going on, Label? Oh, you came out of your little track thing. No wonder you're acting up. No wonder you're acting up. See, I think my biggest problem with my label printer is that my cord isn't long enough. So, because it goes from my computer all the way around my monitor over to here, and it's not long enough. And that's what really creates issues for me with my printer. All right. Get over there. You're in my way. Trying to put stuff right in these bags right away. All right. See you later, Mom. Need to get listing. Get your stuff up. She's been doing a lot of local pickup on eBay. She's doing pretty good. All right. So I sold these darling dolls. I've shown you guys these before because I've sold these before. These are called the Elf Mates. They're by the maker. Actually, I'll show you it here on the book. So I got those 3 plus the book. And you can see at the top it says, from the creators of the Elf on the Shelf. So you can use Elf on the Shelf in your title. These were $5. They're at Dollar General. Looking for my scissors so I can cut that price off. They're at Dollar General. They're very, very hard to find. I found some a few weeks ago. Have not been able to find any more. I only got 4 sets of them. I've been to quite a few Dollar Generals. Actually, I looked the other day because you can look them up online and it will tell you like at your local one. And it showed me, I don't know, like 10 Dollar Generals. None of them have them. They were in their circular for Black Friday, but they've been sold out, which is kind of a bummer. I couldn't find any. So I got these 3. So I've got $17 are my cost into the 3 of them plus the book. And which I think they were 25% off this weekend, if you could find them. I sold them for $46, all in at $55.26. You know what I didn't buy this year were envelopes that had like a Christmas theme to them. Oh, am I choppy? I'm probably choppy right now. I got my little Wi-Fi warning thing on. All right, looks like I'm back. Did I lose you guys for a minute? It looked like I was. It kind of gave me my little warning that my Wi-Fi is not good. Which, welcome to the country. All right. Got them bundled. So throw them in this envelope. Let's see. I'm hoping they go this direction. Yes. Yes, sirree, they do. So Tommy says I probably sell 50 to 100 items of North Face a year. Never an issue. Yeah. People need to not use stock photos. You know, Tom, that's really funny you say that because I was watching that lady today. I wish I knew we could. Oh, she goes by something doctor. She's a veterinarian. I don't know if she's a very big channel. It's like something doctor something. Doctor, not doctor, but doctor. But she was showing what she has sold on eBay or on Poshmark, and she uses mostly stock photos for used items. So what I see she does is she uses the stock photo and then as her first photo, and then like her second photo is her real item. Is that common? Because I've noticed that with somebody else I was watching that does. I think you've had them on your show, and I was watching their YouTube to learn a little bit more about Poshmark because I sell on Poshmark, but I don't sell on Poshmark. My sales are very low there. I noticed that a lot of the clothing sellers use stock photos. And I know like on eBay, I try not to use very many stock photos because I mean, I've gotten a viral for using a stock photo before. But I can see where you would sell more using a stock photo. People want to see what it looks like on a person. And there's no way that they're actually going out there and hiring models to model their items for used items that they're selling for $12. Right, $3.81 to ship this. Well, I probably should have added insurance to it. Oh well. Oh well. Too late now. So Poshmark, yes. eBay, no. Poshmark, loads of people use stock photos. They aren't getting claims yet. Yeah, I see that so much. Gosh, it must be so time consuming though. Sit there and to try and find the stock photo for everything. Oh, I can't even imagine. Hey Tamara, this is Ash. Hi Ash. Been following you for a while, but finally caught you live. Hope you had a great weekend in sales. We've got work cut out for ourselves today. Yes. So that sounds like you've got a lot of sales. Thank you so much, Ash, for joining me today live and for watching previously. Appreciate it very much so. It's always weird because I see like how many viewers I have. And someday I'm like, I'm going to pay Tommy to analyze my channel. I know a lot of the stuff I do isn't good for the algorithm, but you know, it's what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to do stuff that's going to be good for the algorithm because I don't want to put that time and effort into it. Oh, I thought I grabbed. Hold on. Here it is. I sold 2 of these. All right, so you guys, I sold these. But I don't ever look at my algorithms on YouTube. I probably should. But I'm always like, oh, I wonder who all the people who watch me and lurk and whatever. It's just kind of nice to know who you guys are, where you sell and all that kind of stuff. All right, so I sold not to the same buyer, 2 separate orders. These Elf on a Shelf Claws Couture outfits, right? So this one is the one I'm going to package right now. I paid $6.99 for this. No, wrong one. This one. I paid $6.99. They had these at TJ Maxx. And hey, good morning, Carlene. And I sold it for $14.44. So not a huge, but it was on sale. Had I not done the sale, it would have been better, but you know, whatever. So not huge, but these don't last very long. And look at how easy it is to package. Look how easy that is. Simple. These sell year round. So last year I bought some of these late in the season because I heard that they were really good on Amazon. And I sold quite a few, but then it just got too late in the season. Plus, you know, it was just such a fiasco as you get really close to Christmas. Somebody had ordered a pajama outfit and they wanted it to put on their elf for Christmas Eve. They didn't get it in time. Even though it was ordered like 3 weeks before Christmas. So I still had them listed after Christmas. There was like a superhero. I can't remember the other one I got. A lot of the superhero. Oh, a soccer player. And so $3.42 to ship this, by the way. And they ended up selling all year round. Like I left them up and they sold all year round. You know, there's a lot of people who do stuff with their elf all the time. Different holidays and stuff. If you were to put in elf on a shelf in eBay and sort by highest sold, you'll see ones from years ago that are bring a pretty good dollar amount. So I think I'm going to pick up more of these and hang on to them. I'll list them, but I'm going to keep my price pretty firm. And because I feel pretty confident that they'll sell years down the road. If they don't sell now, they'll sell, you know, in the summer or whatever, and not years, months down the road. And I got the space. Some of these totes are really empty right now. I really need to do some realigning of my stuff, which is usually what I do in January. So I sold this Christmas card record book. I picked this up at a garage sale. It was 50 cents. You know, I love stationery, notebooks, all that kind of stuff. All it is you literally put people's name and address in here. And then right here, you put the year that you sent them a card. And if you got a card back from them. It's kind of weird, huh? I don't even send Christmas cards anymore. I'm going to bubble mail it because... So this is a thing. This is thin. If I was to put this, I was like, oh, I got some craft mailers. I can just put it in. If I put that in a craft mailer, it would go as not a package. So you can't put tracking on it. You have to like do something weird with it. It has to be thick enough to go into their thing. So let me show you what I mean by that. When I lived in Vermont, my postal person gave me this right here. She said, if your item, first class, if your item fits through this, hold on. So if this was just in a normal envelope, see how it fits? That means it can go as like a stamp type of thing. That's considered machinable. So it can go through a machine. If it doesn't fit, it becomes unmachinable, which she says, I used to just put a peanut, like a foam peanut in it. She was just put a foam peanut in it. It makes it unmachinable, and then I can have the tracking and all that as part of it. So by putting it into this, it helps it with making it thicker, and you can do it as a package, which gives you your tracking and all that eBay requires. Unless you don't care about top-rated seller, because that's what a lot of sellers who sold like sports cards, trading cards, postcards, that kind of stuff, they would have a separate account, eBay account, and they would just be an above average seller because they never had their tracking. And they, because you had to have a tracking number to show, and they would just take a chance and be like, all right, if it doesn't show up and somebody paid $5 for a card, if it doesn't show up, they would just refund them. If somebody complained, they would take that chance. But now they have that new tracking envelope that you can do, but you have to be selling within a certain category to even get that option on your screen. I've done that with some Pokemon cards, and I have some basketball cards. I've used that envelope. Only a couple times, though. All right, so let me see. Midlife. You are authentic. So nice to watch and interact with you. Well, thank you so much. That's one thing I said when I decided to hit record on here was I was gonna be me. I'm not gonna be anybody else. And if people don't watch me because of my character, my personality, or whatever, how I look, right? Because some people are anal like that. Then I'm like, okay, whatever. There's enough channels out there. You can go find one that you like. But it's too hard to be somebody you're not. I do clean myself up. Like I sometimes can have well, my language is better on here than sometimes in real life. And the topics I talk about, I can get pretty frisky at times with topics in real life. But, I try and keep that cleaner here on YouTube. So in some ways, I guess I'm not fully myself, but I am still myself. And politics. I try not to talk politics as much on here as I do in real life. Tommy, I'm more of an Instagram girl, but I don't pay attention to algorithms either. I've noticed Instagram is weighing heavy on video now versus photos. Oh my gosh, I hate videos. I've noticed that not YouTube, Facebook. When I'm scanning, I see all these videos, and I'm sorry, those people who sit there and dance. I don't have the volume on when I'm reading Facebook because it's usually in the morning, laying in bed, and my husband's still sleeping, like from 6 to 7. That's what I did today. And people dance and they like point up here to a word and they point up here to a word. And so I just read the captions. They're so stupid. I cannot stand them. They are so bad. What I say to people about having 6 baby daddies, and then they like point to all these like things like I love my child. I don't care what they think, or that's so stupid. I'm like, first of all, you're telling everybody you have 6 baby daddies. Like, I don't know, stupid. It's so childish. Honestly, it's childish. And there are resellers who do it. And I don't even know why they populate. Like, I'm not friends with them, but they show up in those like video things. And they're all TikTok videos that somehow ended up being brought over to Facebook. They're just so annoying. I cannot stand them. All right, Tommy says I put tracking on regular envelopes all the time. A Christmas card logbook seems a little on the passive-aggressive side to me. I know, it was kind of weird. It's not something I would use. Top seller really worth it if your store is over 600 items with an average sale of $35. It depends on how many sales you have, right? I mean, you think about it, you get a boost in your final value fees if you're a top-rated seller. I think you also get a boost in visibility of your items, but I don't know. I don't know if that's a fact or not. I just feel like it is. So many ads on Instagram now too. Yes. Oh, so you know how many ads? I was searching for something on Etsy, and I sorted by price, and I was just looking through items. Every other line on Etsy is a line of people who pay for ads on Etsy. It was so annoying trying to find something. I'd get excited. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And I'm like, oh no, that one's $39. I'm looking for something like $20. I mean, it was so annoying how many ads there are on Etsy. I mean, they're all Etsy ads of Etsy products, but how often they put them in there. It's ridiculous. Plus, too fast with the words popping up and going. Yes, Timothy, exactly. Those words pop up. Sometimes they type a whole paragraph and I can't read it by the time they're on to the next one. They're just so dumb. There is I don't remember their name, but there's a couple and they dance and I love their dancing. I love watching them dance. So I started following them. So they're up in my feed all the time. But I don't like listening to them talk because her voice is annoying. So I always have to only watch the dance ones. But lately, everything has been her talking. They promote products. They get paid to promote. So a lot of it is them promoting products. So I'm probably going to end up unfollowing them. All right, I picked this up last year because, Ray Dunn usually does really well for me. I've been playing around. I'll just pick it up if I think it's really cool. I picked up one to test it last year. It never sold all last Christmas. It's been listed all year. It just finally sold. I paid $24.99 for this. It sold for $36.44. So after fees, I'm probably breaking even. So don't pick up the Rae Dunn blankets, the throws. They're not worth it. Okay. Well, I mean, all in there at $53 when you add in shipping and all that. Oh, you know what I'm going to put this in is one of those boxes. Right here. I'm going to put it in what I call the coat box. It's a little thicker. How are we doing on time? Almost 11:30, huh? So I got about an hour left until I'll be at the, oh my gosh, I've got to get this stuff out. I'm not even going to wrap it or anything. I'm just going to throw it in the box. Let's hope the post office doesn't drop it in a puddle, leave it in a snowstorm, which my FedEx guy, you know, I've been complaining about FedEx. I have signs all around saying leave stuff on the front porch. FedEx keeps leaving it in front of my garage door, which the other day, like a couple months ago, I had to get out of the car and move it before I could pull into the garage. I don't always go places, so sometimes something will say it was delivered, and I'll look, and I'm like, well, it's not delivered. I don't see it. I have to go out into my garage, walk out, and I'll have to open. I have a 3-car garage, so I have to open all the doors to see if it's sitting somewhere. My husband came in the other day, and he said, oh, you have a box, but it's literally out in the snow. They left it out where snow is hitting it. I'm like, I don't understand. I complained to FedEx. I have a sign. Did you guys see that? I think I put on Instagram. Literally the porch. FedEx, I posted something on their Facebook page, and they said you have to update your account preferences or whatever on your FedEx account. So I went in and I saw where you can do that. Oh, my internet's going on me again. 2.6. So I did that. I went on and I put in, you know, please leave packages on the front porch or whatever it says. Check a box. No, still not leaving it on the front porch. Front porch is going to keep it out of the elements. I live in the North Country. We get snow and rain. 15, 12, 3. 15, 12, 3. First, my husband said, oh, the post off. No, he said UPS did it. And I said, I bet you it was FedEx. And yeah, it was. Wow, $14 to ship this. Let's just look at pirate ship here. Oh, it's going to Puerto Rico. Carla in Puerto Rico wants this. I was off by I put this was going to be 2 pounds, and it's actually 2 pounds, 6 ounces. It might be cheaper for me to take this out and put it into a poly bag. Let's just check pirate ship and see. It's weird. Sometimes pirate ships makes you fill out a like customs form, even though it never prints it. $14.85. Okay, so it's more expensive through pirate ship. Let me pretend I'm going to put it in a bag. Previous step. Let's take it out of a box. Let's put it in a bag. And let's do a 13 by 11 bag. I don't know if it'll fit in a 13 by 11. So yeah, a bag is $10.68. So a bag is definitely cheaper. Like considerably cheaper. $4. So for $4, we're going to open this and put it in a bag. What's the best category to resell from Walmart on Amazon? I'm just starting. Hey, Carlos. I'm just starting in FBM and only have 6 sold items. Okay, what's the best category to resell from Walmart on Amazon? So, well, a lot of it's going to depend on what you're gated in. I would say it would be worth getting ungated in like grocery. But even when you get ungated in grocery, there's still going to be products you're not going to be able to sell. Like Kellogg is one. Oh, here's my tissue paper. Hold on, I'll finish my sentence or my thought here. I'm hoping. Oh, you know what's not going to fit in here? You know what I'm going to end up doing is going back to that box. I'm gonna break even on this stupid blanket. I'm just gonna send it in the box. Now I gotta retape this. I don't have a bag big enough. I was hoping it was gonna fit in that other bag, but it's not. This is too big. Okay. Yeah, I would say household. There's like when I first started, I was selling like tablecloths and towels, hand towels. That was a lot of in January. They'll start having their sporting goods stuff will go on clearance. So their hunting and fishing stuff. I was selling like fishing lures when I first started. I'm trying to think of what else I sold when I started. Those were big. So what I would say to you and anybody who is watching, if you're just starting on Amazon, the trick to Amazon that I learned right off was get sales under your belt. So if you are selling things and you're only making 20% ROI, right now I like to make 100% ROI. I don't do wholesale. If I did wholesale, it would have to be less, but I want to do at least 100%. But when I first started, I learned the more I sold, the more auto and gates started happening, which saved me money from having to spend money to get ungated. So I would sell stuff and only make $1, $2, right? Go and there's things at the Dollar Tree you can buy. There's a lot of people who do things on like they have some like Dawn dish detergent. If you go in, I was just listening to Paul Antonelli. He said it last week and he said it again this week that he was selling air fresheners. If you can buy things, anything that's limited edition flavors, scents, all that type of stuff. So you're paying full price at Walmart, but you can flip it for more money on Amazon. So even like I said, even if you make $1, $2, right, you still want to make some money, especially if you've got low capital to start and you need the money to reinvest. You're going to want to get those sales under your belt because it will help you in the long run when it comes to getting ungated. So that's what I found. So that's the focus I took when I started. And within 6 months, I was getting auto ungated in Under Armour and like just some really big brand names that I was like, wow, this is honestly. One night I sat there with some friends online and they were throwing brand names at me to try and see if I was getting ungated in them. And I got ungated in so many brands that night just because of my sales. And that's all it was, right? You just got to have good sales. I'm off to practice. It's nice stopping by. Have a good one, Tamara. See you later, Ash. Ash, I think that was your name, right? Does that stand for Ashley? I never did ask you. I think it was Ash. No, not yet. I'm not quite full yet.
You're getting kind of crowded. I thought maybe I can pick some out.
Oh, actually, that big box right there.
Yeah.
And then that box laying on the ground, the one that's a triangle.
Yeah.
Those are both ready to go. You want to just put them near the door for when I get the bring the car around. That one goes to UPS actually.
Tony's going to get your oil. So we can change your oil.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Okay, let me grab. I'm live on YouTube In case you heard me talking to myself. Let me
I just
grab.
wanted to know if you wanted something cleared out so you can make your room.
I know. No, all that other stuff is just stuff that I'm selling.
All right, I'll put this.
All right, thank you.
You want it in the cellar or you just want it upstairs?
Well, you could just put it right there near the door. See those other blue bags? Yeah, just put them near those. Because those, yeah, we'll drive the car around later. I sold a Peanuts calendar. These are at Walmart for $4.97. This one, I didn't even know I had honestly, I didn't even know I had it listed. I normally sell these on Amazon, but man, the prices are low this year. It sold for $12.74, all in at $19.48 for this one. So I buy these envelopes. They are 12.5 inches by 12 by, well, more than 12.5. But you want to make sure if you're going to ever sell calendars that are 12 inches, you cannot use a 12-inch envelope. They do not fit. You've got a special order to make sure you get envelopes that are going to fit. It is nothing but a pain in the butt to have to franken bag them because the profit's not that great on them. And so if you're going to take time, hold on, move my Lysols so I can weigh this. I think it was 11 ounces, no, 10 ounces. If you're not making a lot of profit on items, you want to make sure that you're not going to have to take a lot of time putting it together, working on it, putting it in a bag or a box or whatever. I'll do things like this. These bags aren't that expensive. If I was putting in a box, boxes are more expensive. If I had to use a lot of bubble wrap, or you just want to make sure that you're making enough on something to offset the cost of in time involved in a very low profit item. This is going to New Jersey. I also have these stickers. They say do not bend. If you have a Dymo 450 or other type of label writer, you can actually make your own labels. They'll just be white and they'll just say do not bend on them. That's what a friend of mine does. But I bought a whole big roll of these when I first started selling these a couple years ago. And I'm still using that roll. You can get those rolls on Amazon. They're not very expensive. Thanks a lot. I saw your video yesterday of how to get ungated. I'll definitely try it. Yeah, I got 2 videos out there. I got one on grocery and one on toys. They're outdated, but honestly, it's still the same. Like the process is the same, especially when you're talking about toys. The process is the same. And if you're going to get ungated in Lego, don't just get a general Lego, like a Lego City, right? Don't get that. You're going to want to get a Lego that is a Disney Lego or a Harry Potter Lego or Star Wars. That way you get ungated in Disney and Lego, Harry Potter in Lego, that type of thing. So that's what's really big with that. Didn't you ship a calendar in an LP mailer recently? I did. Didn't I? What was up with that one? That one was they were buying more than one, I think, and they didn't fit in they didn't fit in those black envelopes, if I remember right. So I went with an LP mailer. Was it you that suggested that, John? Because somebody suggested it in the chat. So an LP mailer is like for a vinyl record. And I got a bunch of those because I used one of my quarterly coupons from eBay one time and bought a bunch of those. And I only have sold maybe like 10 records. So I still got quite a few of those. This I picked up on clearance last year. This nativity set. I actually had somebody ask me what the material was of these. I mean, it's kind of a moot point because I've sold them before I could answer them. Because I said, well, I'm not in the office. I think they're like a ceramic or, they're not plastic. They're not wood. But I don't know. People ask me things like that all the time. Like, what's something made of? I'm like, I don't know. If it's not on the box, I don't know what it's made of. I could say ceramic and they'd be like, it wasn't ceramic. It was a bisque porcelain. Well, I don't know the difference of stuff. Just looking to see. It doesn't say it on here at all. But look at 9. Oh, this one doesn't show. Oh, I took the price off on this one. This one has the price. So you know how I showed you guys how you can cut around and peel off the pricing? Another trick is if you got a razor blade. Let's hope it works. I don't know if you guys can see. Right? You just take your razor blade and go like this. I'm going to do it down here. I think my father-in-law. Somebody just brought me my car. I'm just going to show you. So you're just going to scrape it. Well, it's not looking as pretty as the other one did. So like this side, look, I did it over here and look at how clean that is, right? It looks like it's just a white box. Today, not so good. I don't know what I used last time that made it look so good. I bet you my razor blade wasn't as sharp as this one is because I switched it out recently. Oh, you know, if you just use the tip of it, that looks a lot better. So I'm just scraping. Thank you. I thought you were your father. I've still got more. I'm scraping. All right, at least you can't see the number anymore. But right here, I scraped that one. I scraped that one, and down there. That's how many. They print them all over the damn place. Okay, I bet you that's not going to fit in an 864. Because I bet you this is wide. I'm pretty sure it's wider than a 6. Oh, wait a minute. You might fit in an 864. I didn't think it was gonna. Oh yeah, I think you're gonna fit. I could just put that in a bag, actually. I mean, it's in its box, in its own box. But let's see if I can fit it in here. Oh yeah, it fits a little snug, but sometimes the tip is all you need. Sometimes if that's all you got, or equivalent to that. Good morning, Paul. All right, 14 ounces on that one. Oh, by the way, I paid $5 for that. I got it at 50% off last year. Sold it for $19.45. Tony, I can bring the post office stuff.
Okay, I'll shut your car off then.
Yeah, because I still have a lot of items. Which means I got to go upstairs and get my shoes. Could you guys hear him? He literally was standing there, hovering. I could hear him breathing off, right over here, off the camera while I was doing this. Like, listen, I told you 12:30. It's not 12:30 yet. Let's see, we got 7 more items. 2 of them I have to go get. I did not get those. I don't know why I forgot to grab them. All right, I'm going to package up this one. This is going to go right in one of these. Hey, Paul, are you still doing your show? Why do I feel like I don't see any notifications anymore? I haven't watched your noon show you used to do. I think I said something to you about it the other day. I think you said you stopped them. 2 ounces. That's it. These are so light. These are the little elf on the shelf, in case you're late to the party here this morning. 336. Going to Virginia. Charlotte Courthouse, Virginia. That's the name of a town? The Charlotte Courthouse? That's an interesting name of a town. Unless it's going to the Charlotte courthouse and they have their own. It's not. It's going to an address. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. I finally sold these. Finally sold these beats. Because look at, they're old school. They got a plug to them. Old school plug. They're not wireless. I paid $11 for these. And they sold for $61.44 plus shipping. So here, the door was open, so I came in. Hey, welcome, Larry. I was lurking on your show this morning for a little while. I listen to you when I'm showering, so a lot of times I don't say anything because I can't really reply back when I'm in the shower. I literally bring my phone in the shower. I have a spot, and I put it up here. And as I'm washing and doing all stuff, I watch and listen. Sometimes I'm just listening, but yeah, TMI. Huh? And then when I'm doing my hair and all that and getting dressed, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read the chat because it's all blurry because I'm old. If you were not doing e-commerce, what do you think you would be doing? Oh, Timothy, that's an interesting question. So, well, prior to this, I worked for the government as a contractor. I worked for the Army Guard, the Air Guard, and then the Navy. I was working for the Navy SEALs, by the way. The same time I started going full-time into reselling. And then I actually ended up quitting that job. My dad had died, and it was really tough for me to balance a lot of stuff. And so I ended up stopping that job. I had a lot of travel with it, going to Virginia a lot. And so I probably would still be doing that if I wasn't doing e-commerce. I'd probably still be doing that because I talk to my boss every now. My old boss, she's still a really good friend of mine. And I'm pretty sure if I wanted to go back to work, she would probably hire me in a minute because we worked very well together. Let me grab, I think I might be able to fit it in this. I'm wondering if I should, wait a minute. Why do I keep getting this size box? It's not the box I want. I might need to replenish these boxes. I want it to be a, wow, you take me in the shower. That's not good. What? Think about that tomorrow morning when you're talking and you're doing your jumping jacks. Think, Tamara is showering right now, watching me do my jumping jacks. I mentioned that to Victoria one time back when she was doing those interviews a couple years ago, she was doing interviews on her channel. And I went on her channel as one of the people she interviewed. And I had mentioned it then. Because I said, I listen to Victoria's show when I'm showering. A lot of times, like this morning, I was listening to that What Sold video. The days that I wash my hair, which I didn't do today, the days that I wash my hair every other day, I watch slot machine videos and I listen to Brian Christopher and him play his slot machines. That's usually what I listen to. There's not a lot on at your hour. So a lot of times, if I don't watch you, Larry, then I'll end up watching, I'll do like a pre-recorded, like something that was already on. All right. You know what's good about doing this on YouTube? Y'all just saw me box these beats and they were brand new in their packaging. So if for some reason I get scammed, I've got this video right here showing that I am selling this exact thing. How ironic. I just got out of the shower on my way to the post office. There you go, Sylvia. Hey, good morning, by the way. Yeah, I mean, feel free to bring me in the shower with you, right? I mean, what kind of entertainment do you want? If we had Paul on the show, you'd get a lot of entertainment since we know where his mind is with some of the comments he makes. The noon show been stopped. Only show I do now is listing show every Monday night at 9. Well, yeah, I don't get you at 9 o'clock. I'm sleeping. Well, maybe not sleeping, but getting ready. I watch slot machine videos once in a while. Oh, do you, Greg? What who do you watch? Like I watch Brian Christopher and I watch, I might ship this on Pirate Ship. wonder if I should do priority, because if I don't do priority, oh, they paid for priority. Okay, I'm gonna ship it priority. I should have put it in a priority box. I watched Brian Christopher, and lately I've been watching NG slots, which I don't know what NG stands for, because I'm in Richie Hustle's chats every now and then, and he has his moderator is RG slot wins, and I'm like, does the G stand for something? I don't know. So I watch. There was somebody else recently I started watching. Oh, I watch Slot Queen every now and then. I don't know. I feel like they have been like their bets have been bigger and bigger and bigger on those slot ones I watch. They're so big. Brar Froderick, something like that. Oh, I don't know that one. All right, this is priority. So let me get a priority sticker. Come here, come here. Oh. Priority stickers. You can get these for free from the post office online. I get them, and I like to put them on my packaging because last year I heard that when they got so far behind, they purposely were just grabbing priority mail packages and forwarding those quicker than the first class or the media mail. So if you don't have it in a priority mail box, like they got to take the time and look up here for the P. So if it's already like has the sticker on it, it's quicker for them to see it. That's my philosophy. I don't know if it works. I mean, there's a reason why they have them. So I use them. Like I said, they're free. So that's what I'll do if I don't have a box. Shoot. Okay, I got to go grab a few things. I sold this. It is a Bionicle, and it has the original price on it of $8.99. But can you tell right here, like the sticker, all this is still sealed. So it's new, has not been opened. I grabbed this at a garage sale for $2, and I didn't even realize that that had never been opened until I got home, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is brand new sealed. I knew that I sold a bunch of my sons when we moved. I spent a long time putting together Bionicles. He didn't have them all in the containers. So I pulled out, we had totes of containers and then totes of all the pieces. So we sat there at the dining room table putting together Bionicles for a whole weekend, ordered the pieces I was missing from the Lego brick website there that they have, and then sold them. I've made hundreds of dollars off from his Legos. So this set sold for $73.42. Buyer is all in at $86.56 for this Lego set that I paid $2 for. All right, let me get a square box. I'm hoping it fits in this. Let's see. Will you fit diagonal? Oh, no, you're going to be too tight. Okay, not going to go in this one. Well, that's a little too big. All right, we'll go with this box. I had an eBay box I was going to use. I bought some bigger eBay boxes this year with my quarterly coupon. They're a little too big. I really need to get some more of the 12 by 6 by 6. Yeah, I sold a couple things I forgot to grab this morning. So I'm going to have to go grab those when I'm done. I do got one more item here on the side of me. I got to figure out how I'm going to package that. All right, so let's put you in here. I don't have any air bubbles. I'm just wondering. I don't think I have a 12 left. No, I got just big ones. Here's a 1266. All right, I'm changing it out because that one has a lot of space in it. Hey, good morning, Mind and Body Co., aka Zen. Stickers are free. Yes, they are free. I found a guy when I was in Vegas recently looking up tips for slot machines and which are the best. Had no idea it was a thing. Are there slot machines that are better than others? I do know that when I watch like Brian Christopher, he will say like he likes to play the ones that people win a lot on. The more action a machine gets, then the more chances it's going to pay out. I like to watch on my local. We only have one casino right around here, and I will watch on the casino's website on Facebook. They'll put winners, so I kind of see what machines are paying and which ones aren't, and I'll kind of gravitate towards some of the ones that are paying. It seems like a lot of the same machines that are paying, and I just there's a reason why. Okay. So this is going to go priority, I think, right? Yeah, they paid per priority. It's only 14 ounces. And it's going to go 12, 6. It's going to be $8.38. They paid $8.63, so we make 30 cents on shipping. I wonder if it's cheaper on Pirate Ship. I bet you it's not. I find that a lot of times Pirate Ship is not cheaper. Bob in Milton, Wisconsin. You know what? I used to live in a town called Milton, but it was not Wisconsin. Bob. Why is that saying I have so many packages to ship? What am I missing? Oh, you know what? Let's no, it has $100. So since I'm gonna go priority, it has $100 in insurance, so I don't need to add on insurance. But I do need to add on one of these. Yeah, see, it's saying $5.72. No, we're gonna go priority. Priority $8.63, $8.38. So it's cheaper to buy it through eBay. Don't know why that is a lot. eBay gives a better discount. Cancel and delete. Continue. All right. Alrighty. Stick that on there. My bag is getting full. Hi, see you later, Laura. Hey, good morning, Janet. Antiques from Karen, Janet. So, I'm assuming your name is Janet, but you're Antiques from Karen. Probably a story behind that name. You probably get asked that all the time. Just curious, when I looked it up when I couldn't believe all the slot videos on YouTube. I know there's so many of them. So many. And I just started watching one. I just randomly put in, because I'm like, all right, what are they putting in their title that would get me to find them? And this lady, she had a pretty big win. And actually, NG slots ended up showing up in her video. So she was in Las Vegas. But yeah, there's a lot of them. All right, I sold this. I wish my mom was still here so I could show her. I sold this flower arrangement, which is weird. In my title, it even said summertime. And I sold it for $28.03. Now I got to package it. Let's see. Where is it going? I think it's going to fit in a 12 by 12 box. It's going to Texas. Ooh, all the way to Texas. I think it'll fit in a... It'll be laying on its side. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, it'll fit. I prefer if it goes up and down. Actually, you know what? I could put it in. What are these boxes I got? Hold on. You're probably not tall enough. These are big boxes. I forgot I had these from the eBay. Look. They're big. 16 by 12 by 8. They might fit a little bit better. No, I bet you it won't. It won't because... Yeah, I bet you it will. We're going to use this one. It's going to have to be laying on its side. I would prefer to have kept it upright. But it doesn't mean that the post office would keep it upright. Yep, Karen was my mom. Oh, okay, inherited her hoarded estate. All right, there you go. Well, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here. Got some new names in here today. A lot of new faces I've not seen before. Appreciate you guys being here. Stopping in, saying hi. Maybe you're catching me because I'm going a little later than normal today. All right, so I'm going to put down this piece down at the bottom of my box, which you can't see. Can't even see me. Ducking down. I'm going to put some across. Put some down this way. I'm just going to lay... Actually, you know what? I'm going to wrap it in tissue first. And then I'm going to lay it down. Lay it down softly. Okay. I'm coming back up to show you what I'm doing, folks. Here we go. Look, I laid it in it sideways. And then I'm going to put this bubble around it. And I'm going to have to add more bubble. I don't have any more of my big air ones. I wish I did. I don't want it to not get there and be in good condition. Let's put some more over here. Right? This is business. This is business, folks. You got to get it in good condition. Let's throw in a business card while we're at it. Business card. I feel like I need more on the top. It would be cheaper if I just had like an air machine. I don't want it to move around too much. Let's see. Let's see how much it's going to move. Oh, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Enjoy your day. See you later, Timothy. Thank you for stopping by. While you're at work. I don't know if I ever asked you what you did for work. All right, let's weigh this. It's not very heavy. Even though it's going all the way to Houston. All right, 1 pound, 2 ounces. Wait a minute. Something didn't look right. Freeze. Oh, it's 1 pound, 11 ounces. 1 pound, 11 ounces. And it was 16, 12, 8. Come on, eBay. 16, 12, 8. You know what? Let's see. We could possibly go UPS if it's cheaper. UPS, no, 16.20. FedEx, 17.09. Post office is $10.86. Let's go with it. Not even going to go to pirate ship because you know what? It's probably not any cheaper. I think the measurements make it so it's not going to be cheaper. Alrighty. All right, another big one. I do need to move those. They're kind of in my way now. All right, sorry for all that noise, folks. Back to orders. All right, so I have trying to think of what did I used to ship these in? I sold my last one. Okay, good. It's going domestically. The other two I sold went to Canada. That's a pretty wide box. It needs to be at least 14 by 15. That's a big box. Because those other ones I just used was not going to fit. All right, I'm going to move this, and I got to go find a box for my doll here. Let's see. Let's move this. And move this bag. I got to grab another bag. And actually, I don't know if you guys can hear me as I'm blabbing away. My bag full. All right, let's find a box. Get the doll. I think I found a box. That was quick, huh? I think I found a box. Right here. So, an old Amazon box. I think it's going to fit. I've got some stickers to remove. Stickers and tape and labels and labels. Oh my, oh my. Oh yeah, there you go. I don't care if you bounce around. Let's see. Let's try the Scotty peeler to get my label off. Or at least most of it. I don't care if it's got some label on it. I'll put my label right over it. There we go. All right. It's a little bit bigger than what I need, but it's not worth me taking the time to cut it. Oh, so this doll, I bought it for $4. And I sold it for $25.49. Plus shipping. All in at $39. And so I say that whole all in at $39 because if you're ever looking up comps, then if you're including shipping in it, it's nice for you to know that, okay, the total somebody will pay or has paid for this in the past is $39. So if I was including shipping, that's what I would list it at. $3.3. Hopefully the size of this box is not going to affect. Oh, good. I had 4 pounds in here. So if I do 3.3. I like the boxes that have the size printed on them. This one doesn't have it on it. 21, 16, 5. 21, 16, and 5. 21, 16. Hey, I had 5 already in here. $10.85. Yeah, they paid $11.18. Let's just see. I bet it's not cheaper going anywhere else. No, 14. No. Post office. Post office it is. So this was a pretty good one. 4 into 25. All right. Another big one. Okay. Back to orders. All right. I got to grab a lot of 10 buttons, which, I don't know if I have them. When do I have to ship that by? Shoot. Today, the 29th. I got to go see if I have 100 buttons in that classic Happy Planner cover. I got to look and see where these are things I forgot to pull. The sale came in late. All right, let me go to my buttons. Those are the small ones. All right, I can't find something. I know I just listed it in the last couple weeks. I found it. All right, I had a feeling where it was, but all right, I sold this Happy Planner cover. Actually, it sold it on Amazon. It got returned and pulled it back and resold it. Sold this for $39.26. So in case you want to see what it is, I picked up these for $3 at Joann's. Just put them in this, what I call my t-shirt box. It's like the smallest size. What number is this? The 1092. It's probably the size I use the most. All right. So Peter will probably be a little nervous. Nervous because I'm not there yet. He said to me the other day, because I didn't show up till late. He goes, I was starting to get nervous. Oh, maybe it was on Friday. He's like, she's got to have packages for me. I'm like, I did. I just had a lot. It took me a while to package them. I always point these boxes at the wrong way so I can't like pull the tab off easy. And I always put one piece of tape at least to close these, because sometimes this sticky gum gets like not good. Like it doesn't stick very good. Sometimes they stick so good you can't take them off. Like that box I tried to open up earlier and took out, that blanket, that was tough to do. All right, 111. But sometimes they're not so sticky. 111, 1086. They paid $11.19, so that's good. Print. Going to Florida. Palm Beach Gardens. Somebody there wants a cover for their happy planner. All right, so folks, I got to count to 100. I sell buttons. So I buy a large quantity of them and I sell them in smaller things. I sold a lot of 100 and I am all out. I didn't know I was out, but thankfully they were very random. So I just need to count 100. So 2, I'm sorry, you're going to have to hear me count. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 50. I'm going to put 50 in at a time. So there's more than 50 in here because when I count, they're all different sizes. And I'm like, if I get 3 when I count 2, I'm okay. I just hit my microphone. So I'm always generous. They always get more than 100. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. Yeah, that time they got a lot of them. 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. All right, so there's 100. I usually put them in a Ziploc bag. I don't know where my little Ziploc bags are, and I don't have time. I need to give these to my mother-in-law and have her count out and start making some for me. Last time she did them a couple weeks ago, because I sold some that were, I think, just red or just a certain color, and she spilt them all over the floor. Okay. All right, so I put it in my little poly bags. So that's what's going to go in. So I sold 100 of these, and they only sell for $5.94, but that's about what I paid for like 1,000 of them. I think I shared that story one time of how I kind of got into doing that. Oh my God, hold on, hold everything. I'm glad I just read this. This isn't the right ones. They bought just the 2-inch, just the 1/2 inch 2-holers. You guys, I just did all that for nothing. I'm glad I just looked at that. So my buttons come in different colors, different sizes. Some are 2 holes, some are 4 holes. See how this one's a 2-hole? over here that's a 4-hole. So I ended up sorting out a bunch of these. So if somebody just wants 2-hole ones and they just want little ones, they can buy just little ones. If they want just the yellow, just the blue, just the green, like they can buy whatever they want in that set. This person bought 100 of the 2-hole 1/2 an inch. All right, I gotta go grab those. All right. I got too many to look through and I feel bad not being on camera with you. So I'm just going to bring the whole tote over here. So I'm looking for my 2-holers. These are the ones I just did. Those are the extra 2-holers. Oh, here we go. What's this? Here's 2-hole. Oh, this is 64 2-holers. So I have 100 of them. I may have to pull out to make the difference. Those are 4 holes. Those are not the right color. Maybe I sold the 2-holers. I think. These are really tiny ones. Those are the same size. Yeah, you guys can't see what I got here in front of me, but like, see, like here's a bag, right? But they're like really, really tiny. Those are 4 holes. These are a mixture of small and mediums. Then I got, like, if you wanted to make something with bumblebees, I got just the black and yellow. All right. I need to pull out. Okay. Instead of, this one says it's got 64 in it. See, 64. So I need to put more in it. So I need just the 2 holes. Jeez Louise. I really just need to take a day and catch up with this stuff. Honestly, they're such a slow seller. I haven't really been thinking about them much. Okay, these are 2. So what do we got? 66, 67, 68. Are you the? No, you're too big. 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. It's like finding a needle in a haystack somewhat. 72, 73, 74. You're too big. You're too big. 74, 75. You guys got quiet in the chat. Oh, morning chores done. Hey, Phil. 74. No, I was on 75, right? 76, 77. I'm counting buttons. 78, 79. Getting there. 80. I got a pile of buttons here. I got to find the right sizes. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. I hope there's already some extra in there. 85. So I like to give 8 extra. 86, 87, 88, 89. Come on, one more. Let me get to 90. Here we go. 90. Okay, I've got 10 more. 91. Oh, you're too big. 91, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Come on, you got to be some more. Where are you? 96, 97. Oh my gosh, I'm so close. 97, 97, 97. I don't want to have to open another bag. Oh, let me pour these out. Oh, here we go. 97, 98, 99. One more. 100. All right, I got 100. How deep is the snow? Probably maybe 5 inches out right now. I would say 5 inches. They say a half an inch. I don't feel like these are the half an inch. I hope I got the right ones. They look like them. Oh, shoot. I just dropped one. I dropped one. Good. Right here. Let me just measure this. I'm pretty sure these are half an inchers. I'm thinking you're a half an incher. Oh, yeah. You're half an inch. Okay. 100 buttons. How is Texas doing, Mr. Bandit? Okay, now I got buttons all over my desk. I gotta put them back in this. I gotta put them back in my bag. I haven't hit my 12:30 mark yet, have I? I can't go beyond 12:30. Well, I can, but I prefer not to, because my postal guy, he leaves at 1:30, and I don't want to walk in with a bunch of mail close to his closing time. Oh my gosh. I got all these buttons all over now, folks. Mowing hay Wednesday morning. Mowing hay? Oh my gosh. Grass isn't even growing here anymore. Somebody out. Wait a minute. Was it you? No. Eric Biscoff, I think that's how you say his last name. I think he's got a farm too. I don't know if you ever see him in the chat. He's there every now and then. Pretty sure he's got a farm also. If you're mowing hay. Have to wait out through the 75 bright, sunny, shiny morning. Oh my gosh. Rub it in. 75. Hey, I got a new watch. Hey Siri, what's the temperature outdoors?
It's 28 degrees outside.
Oh, my phone answered and not my watch.
28 degrees outside.
Oh, I guess they both decided to ask. Do you have 1-inch buttons? I do have 1 inch. Do you want 1 inch? 1 inch, right? I got 1 inch with 4 holes. And I think I have... No, I think I only have 1 inch 4 holes, and they all have a ridge on them. I've got 3/4 inch that have 2 holes with no ridge, and some 3/4 inch with 4 holes in a ridge. So I do. See how when I say ridge, see how these like have a ridge on the edge? There you go. Like that's 1 inch. I have them in primary colors, and then I have them in some other weird color set, like black and brown. Rainbow and then non-rainbow. I got like hot pink. There you go. So, yeah, Ma, if you want any, let me know. Let me know. All right, back to this. I don't think I printed that label yet. I think I realized that I had grabbed the wrong ones. 2 ounces. Actually, 1.6. But we'll do 2 ounces. $3.79. It's going to California, which I do need to tape this now that I undid it at the top. Let's tape you down. Let's tape you down. I don't trust you're going to stay stuck. Okay. Going to paradise. 75 degrees in a field of hay sounds like paradise to me right now. Eric has a farm. He produces products. I have a ranch which only grows grass. Okay. I didn't realize. I guess I did know. I don't know if I knew he produces products, but okay. You've got a ranch. You're a rancher. You're a cowboy. Have a safe and fun week. I'll come back and watch what I missed later. All right, see you later, Carlene. So I do have 2 more Amazon orders to do. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so earlier today, for those who weren't around, I was talking about I've been selling these on Amazon. They are Pop Rock candy cane flavored. I packaged most of them before I went live. But I still have 2 more to go. So these are super simple. No labels to take off. Like price tags. I sell them in a pack of 4 for $12.95. It cost me $4 for them. So there's not a huge profit, but they sell very fast. Okay, now I know why I didn't ship these yet. They only are wanting me to ship them UPS. All right. I don't play that game, so I'm gonna send them post office, create a label. They may come back to me. And that's that if that happens. But I'm not spending $10 on shipping something that is only going to be normally, I think it's 5 ounces. They've never come back to me, but some people say it's because they can't get the post office delivered to them. And then I've heard other people say, yeah, $4.15 versus $10. No, I'd lose money. I don't have the profit there for that. This is going all the way to Oregon. So some people say that what will happen is if you live in an area where I don't know why the post office doesn't deliver to your house, right? So my in-laws are like that, but they have a post office box. And some were saying that even like UPS won't deliver to them. I don't understand that. They said, oh yeah, they'll deliver to their post office box instead. I don't know. It's weird. But that's what it was with these. So, Wendy, I need to say that I shipped yours. Where to confirm shipment. And paste. Confirm. Okay. So, that's what was wrong. That's why these didn't ship earlier today. That's right. So, I was doing bulk shipping, and I'm like, why are these coming up UPS? I'm like, no, I'm not shipping UPS. Right? 5 ounces? Yeah, 5 ounces. So that's this one too, is the same thing. So let me grab their address. This one is in New York. Yeah, I don't understand that. Paste address. So I'm just going to ship it via pirate ship. The problem with doing it on your own when you're doing Amazon FBM is you don't get the protection, seller protection. $3.76 versus I think it was 6 something if I would have gone with UPS. Yeah, that's pretty much my profit. It's only like $3 or $4 profit. It's not big. Oh, I just had a buyer buy something. If it wasn't so late, I'd get it out today, but they're not going to get it today. All right, copy. And then I got to go to confirm shipments. All right, so I got those two. I think that is all for shipping today, folks. Not bad. It's been, what, 3.5 hours? It's not too bad for a Monday. What do I got pending? Oh, somebody's buying. Oh, my gosh. So I raised my rates of my Harry's razor kit that I picked up on clearance last year. I raised the price on them, and I see I have one pending, so that's good. That'll probably process later today. And let me double check. I don't think I have anything left awaiting shipment. Oh yeah, I just sold something. Let's see if it's easy. It's a craft kit. Mary and Baby. Let me go grab, oh, it's 12:30. Let me grab Mary and Baby. Let me make sure it's not in a tote. No. Okay. I got it. I think I can combine all those craft kits. I think I'm down to just one box left. So this is what I sold. These are some bunch of craft kits I had gotten from a YouTube auction. Or no, not a YouTube auction. This was my viewer here on YouTube. Sold me a bunch of them for just the cost of shipping. And yeah, these have been going. So this one sold for $15. Fit in my bigger envelope I got here. I think it might still be first class. Let's see. Oh yeah, only 8 ounces. So that's good. $3.79. That's good. I can get that out today since she just paid. Just don't understand why Pirate Ship is showing me so many orders outstanding. Must be it's not updating. Yeah, it still has 2, 3, 4 orders outstanding. And I think I got them all. So eBay is done. Oh, I got an order on Macari. I got to hunt for that later today. That's not going to go out today because I can't find it. It's a fillet knife I got at a garage sale. And I've done all my trickeries that I do to try and locate something when I can't find it. The problem is I never put the tote in the SKU of where it is. So I looked at everything that was listed around it in those totes and I can't find it. I don't know where that is. I think that's it. Etsy I closed because I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. So I'm going to let you go so I can get to the post office because he closes in less than an hour. And I now have, I think, 4 IKEA bags plus some big boxes to bring. Thanks a lot for stopping in and hanging out with me this morning. You know, I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you realize when I say that how much I really mean it, that you guys hang out with me. Please don't go yet. Can you just pack up random stuff? Can't you just pack up random stuff? What are you talking about, John? Can't you just pack up random stuff? What's that mean? What you talking about, Willis? I don't pack up random. I don't know what you're talking about. Unless you're talking about shipping something, if you can't find it, you can. So somebody mentioned that the other day on here when I couldn't find something. They're like, well, some sellers will just send them some odd item just to show it got shipped, and then they just refund them. This is a Macari sale, so if I got to cancel it, I'm not really worried. Honestly, I sell hardly anything on Macari that I'm at the point now where I don't even care if I sell on Macari. My sales are so low there. It's just not worth it for me. I enjoy hanging with you. Don't want this to end. No! Thank you for leaving a comment on my travel time chit chat the other day. I need to I read the comments right off, but I'm not always quick at replying to them. So I do need to go and reply, but I always read them. But it has to end. It's got to end, John. I got to get to the post office. If I didn't, I'd keep going. I could literally sit here for hours and just talk to you guys. Well, I did 3.5 hours, but I could talk more and more and more. Wednesdays, I was really hopeful on having a show where I can start bringing people on so I have somebody to talk to besides just reading chat and talking to myself, talking to you guys. But the last 2 Wednesdays haven't worked out, and this Wednesday is not working out because I'm going to be hitting the road. I'm doing a road trip to do some sourcing for December for sales. So I won't be around on Wednesday morning. I'll be hitting the road really early. So this is my only live this week. But I'll update you guys next week on how my road trip was this week to Syracuse and Rochester is where I'm going. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. Have a great week, and I hope you guys are having some really good sales. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.